Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello out there in Groovywood.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi. There's three of us.
Yeah,
And
finally.
We all got blue shirts on.
Hey.
We have all blue shirts.
This is black.
Oh, your lights are brightening up a little bit. It looks like it's very dark blue.
It's the
Wait.
sun.
Your microphone puff is see-through a little bit on the stream.
Because it's got a green foam thing on it.
That's cool.
Oh,
Works for us.
interesting. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's interesting.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Trailer Boys. My name is Nate Brown. I'm the brother of Sam Brown and Timmy Brown Dash Williams.
Sam, why is
Who
he
are-
introducing himself to us
Are
like
both
that? Like,
from
we know who he is.
the whitest kids you know. I know every time we do the show, I'm like, I should do a proper introduction like regular shows. And then we don't do it right away.
It's fine. I think people get it.
We do get
and
new
you know
people
what?
all the time that are like, what is this show about? And we're like,
I don't believe that.
they're like, I have to
You know
watch for
what?
45 minutes to understand what they're talking about.
Yeah, if you don't know what it is, then fuck you. You know?
Yeah, if you haven't been watching Whitest Kids since we first uploaded videos in like 2004, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
care
kind
if
of
you
our
weren't
whole
born yet. Fuck you.
Attitude. It's fine.
Just kidding. Please
think-
like us.
I
Oh my
think there'll
god,
be
this is all I have. Please like us.
I think there'll be some entertainment value, even if you're like, "What the fuck is this?" We were just
fuck is a
actually
bicycle?
trying. We just had to curb ourselves from talking about stuff
Mhm.
because
For you people.
we were like, save it for the show.
Save this gold dust.
Why do I look out of focus on the stream, but I look at my chat and I don't look out of focus?
Well,
Zoom in thing? Is it a zoom? Because Nate's zoomed in on us? Could it be that?
you kind of look out of focus on the Zoom.
Well, like on my Zoom, I don't look out of focus.
Weird.
I mean, maybe I
That's
can
weird.
make you smaller.
Abby Sally says this is baby bullying. You know what I say? Yes. Where's that
What if
Kreger
I-
kid? Well, he's not normally on the show. He's just dropped in
I
when he
did
can.
this.
So if you're here for Zach,
It might be the
as we said
chroma key.
before, fuck you.
Me.
Tight Butt says, you're looking great from my new, slightly used armchair. Well, congratulations on the armchair.
I hate that name, Tight Butt, because it seems like there's a compliment there, and then you're like, no,
You
it's a
got
name.
You got a tight butt.
Like Timmy's just going Tight Butt,
Tight butt.
and then you're like, is the name of the person I'm.
That's one of
about
my
to-
favorite little sketch ideas I came up with that didn't work because, according to some people, we couldn't find hot enough butts for my fake show commercial called Hot Butts. That one never took off.
I wonder why.
It was going to be funny with the gross butt in the middle. Oh my god, we got the old man's butt.
I thought you were joking.
No, dude, it was like a 20-second show of just like a narrator going hot butts, it's just a camera panning across a bunch of like hot butts, and then cut to like a naked old man butt and say, oh no, gross butt, and they go JK hot butts, and back to the hot butts, and that's it.
I'm a fan. I like cool
didn't work.
butts.
That didn't work. Cool butts.
We haven't done a show in about a
Creep
month.
I think
That's a
boobs
good
are cool.
creep sketch.
How's
Butts
that
are cool.
creepy? I
Butts
don't
are
think it's
super
creepy
cool.
to acknowledge that butts are hot.
Because
Butts are cool.
There's actually someone whose butt you have to hire to be the hot butt.
Yeah, but so if you tell them, hey, your butt's hot, I want to put on TV, is that creepy?
Yeah, that's what.
But
the
we
whole
put
Me Too
naked women
movement
in our
was
show all the
about.
time. We're like,
Yeah,
I mean,
and that was
I didn't
creepy.
audition the boobs, but someone, right? Like, no, we didn't audition the boobs, but they had to say like, hey, you're going to show your boobs, right?
Have you seen our show? Our show's kind of creepy.
Is it? I don't know. I never thought so.
Hashtag cancel Timmy Williams.
Yeah,
Too late. I live in like fucking. Who gives a shit about canceling me or not? You know what I mean? You know what's funny is if I got canceled, suddenly like our stupid fucking governor would like know who I was and like me because I got canceled, and she could be like, look at cancel, you know what I mean? Like cancel culture took out of South Dakota, you know? And he'd be like, like that's what she would do. Do you guys see? She was in the national news last week. She got in trouble for getting veneers or something and doing like a commercial for it. Anyways,
She got in trouble for trying to better herself.
she did like a 5-minute promotional commercial for veneers. And yeah, it was all over the news because she's probably going to get asked to be what's his name's VP candidate, you know? So like she's on the short list or whatever. So yeah.
For Trump?
Yeah. No, for Biden. She constantly calls him a socialist. No, of course she's like Lady Trump, man. She sucks.
I can't believe it's an election year already. That went by so fast.
It never stops anymore, man. It's just always the cycle now. It sucks.
Do you think Trump's worried that if he picks her as his running mate is someone from South Dakota?
Well, I don't think he knows what that means. One, and I mean the thing
That's
is
a good point.
he only his whole goal is just to get people to say his name and to see his name in places. That's what I've always thought, and so far I've not really been proven wrong. And so I don't think he cares about that as long as he can trick dumb motherfuckers into voting. And so I think he understands that her tenure as our governor has only made us dumber. So, you know, Nate just can't get a word in, says Guy. I don't see Nate trying to talk. Nate, say something. You want to say something? Say some stuff.
How's it going?
Hey, there we go. See?
We haven't done a show in about a month. February 25th was the last time we had a show.
Jesus, really? Wow.
Yep. And Easter is next week, so I won't be available for Easter next weekend.
Yeah, I won't be here.
We could do a Monday show.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Monday. My kid, they don't have school tomorrow. We're getting hit hard with the blizzard, so.
It's fucking cold here, too.
Yeah, you getting snow at all?
No.
No.
It was just hailing here.
Really? Weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got, I don't know how much we got.
Chunks of ice on my car.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
How often have you seen it hail in LA, Sam?
Every once in a while. There's just this really weird thunderstorm that just happened.
Weird.
Welcome to Weather Boys. This is the show where we talk about the weather and we vote on it.
I would be down for a show like that.
Hey, Nate and Sam. Cold enough for you?
Oh, yeah.
It's cold. The dog got a haircut and she hates it now.
Cold.
She wants to go outside, but she's shivering.
My favorite trolls, like right when fucking...
It's warm.
It's warm.
Is that a David Letterman troll?
No, one of my favorite trolls when the pandemic started is, I'm a Twin Peaks fan. All the Twin Peaks fans were like, the show had that great season in 2017, and it was only 2020 at the time, so we're like, maybe they'll make more eventually. And David Lynch at the time, during the pandemic, was doing these daily weather reports where he just put them on YouTube or whatever.
And he would just look outside. Yeah.
And if they're really funny and silly and short. And so like a few months in the pandemic, David Lynch tweets out like, have a really big announcement tomorrow. And so Twin Peaks fans were like, holy shit, this is it. And then he does it. And he's just like, well, my announcement is that I was going to stop doing the weather reports, but I've decided to keep doing them.
He used to do them for this radio station, Indy 103 in Los Angeles. And
Lynch
the
did?
joke was the weather was the same. So he'd be like, it's sunny. And that was it. Yeah. Timmy the Oliphant had a show too, I think.
Dude, he would go on a local news show, I think in LA or somewhere, and just do be their weather guy for the night.
It's amazing. It's funny that's the joke because it's not that way anymore. We actually
you're getting fucking hailed right now.
Gotten really crazy weather, especially like wintry weather.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had 50s in February, which is insane for South Dakota, and now we got a blizzard and it's almost April. And in the last couple of years, we didn't used to get winter in April. The last couple of years, it's been blizzards like every April. But keep voting Republican, everybody. You're doing great.
Because the Republicans control the weather.
No, it's because they shut down any talk at all about trying to like turn this fucking boat around.
Do you know what was one of my favorite trolls?
Yes.
Gimli. That was one of my favorites.
Sam, Nate, are you going to tell him or should I?
He knows. He's fucking with you.
Well, I know he knows. I was keeping the.
He's a dwarf, not a troll.
There you go.
What?
Yo, I got my daughter's gonna DM a campaign. We're rolling characters for her friends, and they're gonna start the Sunday after Easter. Yeah, but one of the kids that was here is a 12-year-old boy, so it's like, oh God, just being around boys like that age, just like shut the fuck up, you know?
What?
Oh, dude,
Are you gonna
like
fight a
12-year-old
fucking
boys.
teenager?
I
Preteen?
might.
Is he
He's
making fun of you? Is that what?
No.
Are you
No,
being
just
bullied?
no, I mean they like loud and
being
well,
bullied
yeah,
to me?
okay, a little bit, but like no, they just like
like,
they're
dude,
just loud and they
shut up.
don't stop. And, you know, being the dad of like a girl, like when she was little, like 4 or 5, and we walk over to the park. If there are boys there, it's like, let's go home because they're screaming, they're crawling up the slide the wrong way, throwing each other around. It's just like, Jesus Christ, you know, like fucking cool it. Sam, is your boy gonna be like that? Is he like a rowdy customer? I mean, it's okay if he is. I'm just
Hell yeah.
He's got energy. He likes to
good.
scream. I don't know.
Is he's gonna be 2, right? This summer?
Yeah, this summer he'll be 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I miss my
And then-
dap. Says raising boys is nuts. I bet. You know. And shit,
Yeah,
mom.
he's fun. He's
Yeah,
fun
sorry.
though. He will like, you know, like if I walk down and he's like forgotten that I'm home and I like go into the living room and he sees me, he'll just go ah! and like out of excitement, like it's like
love
I'm
that.
the Beatles.
Like Dad's here,
You know,
kick
like-
ass. That's so cute. Oh my god.
It's dad mania in
That's
our house
got-
when I come.
Dad
so
mania.
it's fun.
That's
And
gotta
there
make you
was
feel like
actually-
$1 million bucks.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's actually funny. One of the nights this week where I was like putting him down for a nap, he's got a big boy bed now.
Hell yeah.
And we were, you know, I was like just sitting in the big boy bed with him and I was reading books and I dozed off. And all of a sudden there's this screech next to me and I like started up and it was just, he's playing and he just was like, ah! And like woke me up by screaming right next to my head.
I like when he's cranky and you FaceTime me and he's like, ah, and I'm like, what's up? And he's like, hey.
Like he's
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
and then he sees Nate, so he's like, "Oh, that's cool. Nate's here." Is that what
Yeah, he's
happens?
like, what? Oh, what?
I know that
Nate.
guy.
I love that guy. All right, I'll shut up.
I know him.
I'll chill out. Oh man,
He's
It's a
cool.
fun
though.
age.
Yeah.
good. Welcome to which show is this?
Dad talk.
Trailer Boy.
Welcome to Dad
Uncle Nate.
Talk. And with Uncle Nate.
Dad talk with
And you
Uncle
guys
Nate.
said I sounded creepy a little bit ago. Welcome back to Uncle Nate's Dad Talk.
It's good that Sam had a kid because I've been Uncle Nate to like all my friends' kids for so
Uh-huh.
long, knowing that like I'm never going to have kids. So
I mean, I pretty much have told my daughter the whitest kids and you were uncles as well, you know? So yeah, you're an uncle.
Uncle Nate.
Is it bad to tell you that you have like pretty good uncle energy? That's not insulting, is it?
That's fine. At least it's not dad energy.
What's wrong with dad energy, motherfucker?
Weak.
I'm
My
right
big
now. I'm
dad
just
news.
what?
Actually, my big dad news, like not like child news, but like dad news is I changed my own oil a couple weeks ago.
Oh, all right. How'd that go?
I was like, I'm gonna do this so I can save money.
Yeah,
It was good. It was cool.
it worked out.
Totally.
I've done it with assistance, but never completely by myself. So you did it all by yourself, huh?
All by myself, yeah.
Good job.
It got like I didn't realize that the oil comes out so with such a consistent stream. So I had the oil
With
pan
gusto.
underneath it,
Uh-huh.
and then like it took off the oil plug, and it like completely overshot the oil pan. But
Oh man,
it was cool.
that's great, man. It's a good thing to do. You know, my friend Lee Sidecar, who's in chat sometimes, he has been slowly teaching me different car stuff like that. Because that guy can, you know, he's like built bikes and shit out of scratch. He knows what he's doing. But it's really good to, you know, it's nice to know somebody like that who just knows machines inside and out. Can every once in a while show me how to do something, you know? So it's good.
Yeah, I don't even pump my own gas.
Wait, do you still have service islands in Massachusetts?
Perfect hands. Can't get these dirty. Yeah.
There's a friend of ours who was from New Jersey, and when he was driving from Philly to college, when he was eventually going to New York or something like that, he had to pump his own gas and didn't know what he was doing. This is Ivan.
Yeah.
And like almost lit himself on fire.
Oh my God.
Because New Jersey is
spilled
Was he
gas.
smoking or what?
Spilled gas like all over his pants, apparently.
Oh, man.
This is the story. Yeah.
What a goofball. I get it though, it's weird, but I
worked at a gas station near in a very rich town, and everyone had crazy ass boats. And this guy had this
crazy ass what? Sorry.
Boats. Boats.
I got
this guy had this crazy restored like wooden like yacht from out of like the talented Mr. Ripley or anything that takes place in like Italy, like those nice fancy motorboats. And this girl that was working put the thing in like a gunwale or something, like a hole that was on the edge of the hull, but not where the gas goes.
Gas.
And pretty much filled the hole with gas.
Filled the hole with gas of the boat?
The hull, yeah.
But that would sink it. Wouldn't that sink it if you tried to take it out? It would sink.
Well, it was pretty much like a bomb. They had to call like
right, okay. But if it was filled with liquid of some kind and not flammable, it would sink, right? Because isn't that the whole idea of floating? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was also like wood, and the guy hadn't even taken it out yet. Like he had just gotten it restored.
Oh,
and
my
he's
God.
Like, this cost me as much as a house.
Those are like the motorboats they have at the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade that they're fighting on, right? Is that the kind of boat?
And that's Italy too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Italy. Yeah, and Sam mentioned something, and then you said Italy. I'm like, I bet it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah. So that was fucking funny.
That's
I worked
crazy,
with
man.
this girl that
I wonder
was
how
like
much
an
money
addict.
that costs. Like, how much does that fuck up? You know what I mean?
Probably fucking crazy. I mean, they had insurance, but I worked with
sorry.
A girl who was like a junkie. That was the girl that filled the thing. Her boyfriend was like a big Samoan metalhead guy. And then their best friend also worked there. And he was a Nazi skinhead, also a junkie. So it was a weird group. And he was like stealing from the company actively. And me and Sully were just stoners that were like, oh, fuck it. They'll do whatever they want. And I was like, how are you a Nazi and your best friend is like a Samoan guy?
Not white. Yeah. It's crazy. Man,
Anyway.
you had a run there where every sentence you said trumped the previous sentence. That was a good story.
Yeah. The Nazi guy got arrested at work. It was hilarious.
For embezzling?
Yeah.
That's great. That's really funny, man.
Cool. Do you want to
do it?
explain what the show
let's
is and
do
then
it.
maybe watch some coming attractions? Because a lot of coming attractions have come out.
Are we going to watch every trailer
Welcome
come
to
out
Trailer Boys.
Sorry.
We are the Trailer Boys. This is a show where we watch movie trailers. And in a second, we're going to get to the meat of the show, which is we're watching movie trailers that are on a topic. And we're going to vote on those movie trailers. And those movie trailers are submitted by you, the fans, the audience, the gooby wood, as we might call it here in Trailer Boys. Yes. And so we watch a trailer on the topic. This week's topic is, I think it says it up here or here. Accents, movies with accents that are, or trailers with accents that are heavily featured in them.
Well, yeah.
So if you want to submit a trailer, just go to miseryloves.us and fill out that form and give us some sort of context to what's going on. And then afterwards, we'll score it. The audience can vote on stuff. So if you're watching and you don't even want to, like submit a trailer, you can still participate by voting on, you can still decide how the future of this show goes.
Yeah.
So we love it when people participate.
So pay attention and vote, because we always see who votes, and it's always a fraction of the number of people watching. So get in there and vote. It's okay.
Max, it's okay that you got too lazy to submit one for this time, but I mean, you should vote. You should be.
You had a month to submit one. That's super lazy.
Dumb asshole.
It's not okay.
Yeah. Well, we also had a month to do a show, and we didn't do a show for a month.
Yeah,
so
but we have
that's
kids.
also
Max
lazy.
probably doesn't have any kids.
Yeah, I had a migraine one of those times.
I'm pretty sure I was pooping.
Okay. So anyways, and the way that we score the trailers for the audience, you're going to vote yes or no, and we're basing it on percentage. If 25% of the audience votes yes, that will be a 0 to 25 is a 0-point trailer, 25 to 50 is a 1 point, 50 to 75 2 points, 75 to 95 3 points, 95 and above 4-point trailer from the audience, and then we the hosts of the show will vote 0, 1, or 2 based on how much we like it.
And our votes are adjusted for 3 people.
Right, so we always subtract 1 from our total. Nate, is that a new or an old graphic being used again? The point system thing.
It's fairly new. Dr. Elliott made this.
I thought it was the old one, and then you redid it. Okay, I like it. And
and if you're wondering,
right?
Yeah, if you're wondering why we're called Goobywood, we're named after this weird bear guy here. That was who voiced Gooby?
I don't know.
Jonathan
that Hagrid guy?
Reese?
Hagrid?
How's that guy's name?
Wait, Jonathan Rhys Meyers?
Yeah.
I thought it was Hagrid. No?
Isn't that Jonathan
Jonathan Rhys Meyers was in Trainspotting, right?
No, Robbie Coltrane.
You're thinking of Robbie Coltrane? Robbie Coltrane was
the guy
Hagrid.
from Sliders.
Okay, so John Rhys Davies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Gimli? Fucking full circle, man.
Gimli, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so
that's why
Robbie
I made that
Coltrane.
reference. I've got Madam Web, and so that's why I made that reference, because I can see certain things in the future.
Oh, okay.
It's just pre-referencing something is what we call it.
You've got Madam Web.
Have you watched?
I've got Madam Web.
What about that? Give me a phone number for that, Sydney.
Have you guys watched that Madam Web yet?
No.
I was waiting to do it on stream with you for a watch party.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
good.
what she said, bro.
Seen it twice now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I haven't seen it.
It's crazy.
I saw Dune 2, and then we saw Wizard of Oz.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet.
Dune 2 was so sick.
I fucking loved it.
I saw Love Lies Bleeding.
Oh yeah, how was that? That looks great.
It was cool. Cool. There was definitely I think there was some decisions that they made in the third act. Not like there's some big decisions that they made, but there's other stuff that I think they pull off the kind of big moves that they're doing, but there's some small fundamental storytelling stuff that they kind of didn't really land in the third act. And so
did you hear about the guy in Detroit that was watching Love Lies
Yeah,
Bleeding?
he really liked it.
Yeah.
What?
He whipped out his wiener. Started.
There was a guy that passed out jerking off.
Oh.
Yeah, he passed out. That's right.
Then next to him was
right?
a bunch of little rips of Fireball, cigarettes, and what looked like
funny.
a flat surface with residue on it.
That movie is raunchy. That movie is there is some fingering happening in
Hell
there.
Yeah. Not enough.
So you're defending
movies.
him. No. I'm just saying that movie has some sex appeal to it.
Sam is saying that had he taken a few other turns in life, and I agree, on Earth 2, Timmy and Sam both got caught for
sliding
spanking
doors.
it in the movies.
Sliding doors. Yeah, this is why I don't drink. Now I can control myself.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of movies I saw with you in the theater.
That girl was great.
They got jacked.
The jacked girl.
Yeah,
she does a really good job.
She's been in a couple Star Wars things and a few other things, but I guess she actually has a history of bodybuilding.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, the thing is, they always get actors and actresses to get jacked for different roles, but where they went after this girl because she did have a real history of bodybuilding, apparently.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so, and it's a very specific look and way to do things. So she was so they wanted to, and she's bodybuilding in the movie, right? They're going to contests and stuff. So they wanted someone who really could do it the right way. And yeah, I think it's she looks amazing, just holy shit, she got fucking ripped, so good for her. But yeah, but so, as far as that guy, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, are we
that
at
movie? And I watched that thing, Quiet on Set. Did you see this Quiet
No,
on
I haven't
Set?
seen it yet. Is it
It
going to
is-
ruin my entire childhood?
I just watched it last night. It's dark. It is dark,
Is it?
dark.
It's dark. It's
Yep.
dark. The first episode is like so tready water and like so like making a mountain out of a molehill, and then the rest of the episodes it gets like real dark really quickly.
Sounds
And,
like building up the roller coaster hill.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's just weirdly. Do you agree that the first episode is kind of like it's like, okay, this is bad, but and then like
Yeah,
the
yeah. They
second
kind
episode
of
is like,
they
yeah, there's
start-
child molesters in this.
Yeah, they
Jesus.
start being like, they're early on, and you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And it's like, and then he was mean, and then this, and then it just like, and you're like, okay, that's definitely bad.
Yeah.
But, and then it's
It was like there's so many times people were like, yeah, he would walk in a room and just like the vibe changed,
yeah, and you're like,
Big
and then it
Okay.
ends with somebody being like, so what did this other guy do to you? And he's like, think of the worst things you could think of, and that's what it was. And they're
Wow.
like, oh, okay.
So Away Circle Away
talking
says
about
the
these-
first episode is the stuff that's been out there for years. So that makes sense to
Yeah.
get that out of the way, kind of reeling you in, and then boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, episodes 2, 3, and 4. I'll say there's so many there's 3 pedophiles in it, like not legit pedophiles. That's not a thing. There's so many like
true
actual
pedophiles.
true pedophiles.
There we go.
Yeah.
And pedophile
I mean, like-
adjacent characters. There's a bunch of sketchy characters, and then actual pedophiles.
But like, legally convicted pedophiles. That there's one of the pedophiles they like breeze past.
Yeah, he's like a footnote at the end. Like we
There's
already
so
did the
many
whole
pedophiles. Like,
show,
sorry guys.
but we forgot they found another guy, and we just don't really
Jesus.
have a ton about him. So
I
yeah.
auditioned.
well, there's a
in-
response. Sorry,
Go ahead.
no.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's a response video interview with Dan Schneider. I don't know if you've seen that, Sam.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I watched that. I mean, he's getting dragged across the coals in that interview. Did some really hard-hitting journalism that the guy from one of his shows was doing.
Yeah,
to him.
Timmy, it's like if you interviewed Sam after like Sam, it's pretty much that, or like not
It's like
even
a buddy.
no,
just
no,
being
Yeah,
like,
no, it's also a guy that like wants to work and is like, yeah, I'll do this
Right.
if you give me work, something
Ugh.
like that.
It's more like if Bobby London interviewed me.
Bobby
so
London.
I auditioned
Yeah.
for at the time the film was called Starship Dave. It ended up being released years later as Meet Dave, where Eddie Murphy played a spaceship, a bunch of little people inside. And I tried out for the role of engineer that went to I think Judah Friedlander. It was a weird audition. It was me, Louis C.K., Judah Friedlander, and Mike Birbiglia. I'm like, how the fuck did this is clearly a mistake. But anyways, I auditioned in front of a couple of those guys. I don't know. I can't remember if it was Dan Schneider or not, but it was some of those dudes. So I don't know if it was one of them or not. Someone in chat just said a little bit ago, Timmy, don't worry. This is after you would have been watching. Well, watching Nickelodeon. I'm the oldest of 6, so I bet I have seen Nickelodeon during that era. You know what I mean? Like watching my little
No,
brother.
you definitely have. It's
Wow, it's
I mean,
crazy.
I had seen some of those shows.
It was like, is it like we're talking Roundhouse and all that, and that's, or all that's after Roundhouse, but all that is it
It's
that
all
era?
that.
Okay.
It's all that. It's actually like the all that revival. One of the guys was actually like an on-air personality in that.
Okay.
Have you ever
also
know who Pickle? Do you know who Pickle Boy is?
Mm-mm.
Is that Pickle Boy is a pedophile?
Okay.
But Sam, also like Max brings up a good point, is like one of the guys that was like the main guy, the main pedophile guy. I guess like they didn't really give a lot of details because it was like a minor was involved. So it was just like some sexual misconduct with a minor, but they're not giving like the really hardcore gross details. And so all these people start writing letters of support for the pedophile guy. And apparently like afterwards, like they had no idea it was that bad. They were like, this guy's a great guy. And then only one of them, who I think was the mom from that Alan Thicke family show was like, oh, I didn't even know. So it's kind of
but
fucked up.
I know
James
Timmy
Marsden.
Robertson.
From Growing
James
Pains.
Marsden, Timmy Robertson from Twin Peaks. That happened to her.
Yeah.
He did that. And it's like,
Boy
God,
Meets
these
World.
fucking people.
The two boys, not Ben Savage, but the Ryder Strong.
Really?
And the brother, yeah.
And the
Eddie
brother.
Friedel.
And
Teddy
Topanga?
Friedel? Not Topanga.
Not Topanga?
Will
Thank God.
Friedel.
Will
Friedel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taron Killam, which I thought was a really funny one because it's like Taron Killam's not that big of a fucking star.
Right.
And he got fired from SNL.
What was funny about that is that they showed his child actor headshot. And it's like you didn't realize that like Taron, most people like on SNL, you're like, oh, this person like came up through comedy and like started going to doing like comedy shit when they were, in their 20s and had been just like came up that way. But Taron Killam apparently is like a LA, trying to make it in the biz kid,
Right. It's weird.
He was putting it out there. He was like, I would have been molested if that was happening. And I wasn't, so I don't think it happened.
The weird thing,
like, clearly they would have gone after me. I mean, look at this.
He's like, I would have done anything to be on a TV show.
The weird thing is that, or not the weird thing. I mean, I don't know if this is a weird thing to put out there, but like, if you look at it and now it's like out, like, like this person who is quite notorious for being like one of these like fallen child stars has been like seriously sexually assaulted and had to like live with that for a long time and keep it to himself and even after the fact, and is now coming out with it. But it's like before that we're like, oh, they're like a fucked up child star, that's just like how it is when someone's like gets so famous that quick. And now it's like, oh, that's just how it is when you get molested by a producer.
Yeah.
Or like, not a producer, but yeah.
Right.
Because like, if you think about it, like, who's the other, big version of that is Corey Feldman, who was like, got molested by producer. It's like, I don't know,
Michael Jackson.
Kind of believe it,
And a producer. Yeah.
Corey Haim.
Oh, Corey Haim, not.
Didn't they? I think they both, right?
Well, they probably both did. Yeah. But wasn't there a question about Feldman and Michael Jackson too? Because he used to hang out with him. Oh, that's right. Guy Incognito says he claims Michael didn't molest him. That's right. And Charlie Sheen. Yeah, there's stuff out there about them. But Ms. Grey Wolf makes a good point. She says Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher wrote letters supporting Danny Masterson. It's that quote unquote he was always nice to me thing. Absolutely, but still, it's like fuck that. It's like take the right side, even if they're your friend. Fucking drop them. Fucking say, hey, they suck. So. Right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Anyways, you guys ready?
So it's super dark. It's a dark tunnel.
There's something fair to that, but I think I'm also like, I don't envy their position, No,
I don't either. And
that was a dark episode of Loads, Flange says.
Yes, this is a dark episode.
So what did you get it to? Well, I turned on this documentary.
I had to take a break.
Yeah.
My wife.
Anyway, back to crazy accents, everybody. My wife. Dude.
So should we get through some of these coming attractions?
Yeah, let's do a couple.
I knew that was going to be a dark path.
Yeah, well, but it's a thing. Sam's out in LA working in entertainment. I've worked in entertainment. It's a thing, it's something to talk about,
did we say what should I say what the big, like, it's out there what the big kind of twist thing to that is, right? Nate?
I don't know.
Drake Campana is the guy.
The two episodes, they're like, talking about all the crazy shit that's been happening and all the people involved in this stuff. And then they talk about like, they're, like that this guy who was like convicted for being a pedophile on, their shows. And there's a director who like got fired in a not cool way. by Dan Schneider, who's been doing the interviews, and they show him, and he's like, "Who is the victim? Was it one of our kids?" And that was like tough.
They didn't even know.
Say, one of our kids, and you hear the documentarian be like, "Yeah."
Jesus.
And like it was, and then it cuts to like an empty chair. And Drake Bell walks in and sits down. And that's the end of the episode.
Whoa.
And yeah, in the next episode, it's just him kind of like telling his truth.
Wow. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Well, it explains a lot of his behavior the last couple of years, the way he's kind of had a little meltdown here and there.
I'm sorry we didn't explain that earlier, Timmy. I feel like we were probably dancing around it.
There was Drake Bell?
Saying that was Drake, yeah.
I knew that. I knew that because of the Kimmy Robertson angle. Twin Peaks Reddit was all over that shit. So, yeah, it's fucked up though. But I mean, and I knew that, but then when you brought it up again, that's why I was like, oh yeah. And then realizing that he had some of the crazy episodes lately disappearing and stuff. So,
there is a heartbreaking moment with his father.
Oof,
there is a moment.
God.
We already went out of this dark zone. It's dark.
Sorry.
It's all
you
dark
can
and
leave,
sad.
man. It's my show. Remember, I used to always tell me it was my show, so fucking get out of here.
we pulled it out, and we're done. We're going right back.
Yeah, all right. Well, whatever.
I will say this. I'll say this.
Subject, Nathaniel,
is like this is tragic, and like at least this is a story of a good person in this documentary. Is there? So like. The person who like drove Drake Bell to all his auditions was his father. And he like literally was like, oh, this is cool. He likes this. And he, like he likes this, and this is time for us to spend together. And he seems to really have a passion and a knack for this. And he was like one of the first people to be like, yeah, this guy's not cool. This guy, I think there's something off about this guy.
The dad.
And the dad was the first person to kind of point fingers at this one guy, and people like, I don't know, he's gay, or do you think it's because he's gay?
That was the weirdest part. Like, no, he can't be a child molester. He's gay.
Jesus.
And the guy was literally grooming Drake and like kind of like talking like bad about Drake's dad and being like, he's trying to steal all your money and kind of making it like, oh, like, you shouldn't trust your dad. And so finally, like Drake is like, he's convinced that like, all right, I should fire my dad as my manager. He fires his dad. His mom and dad have had a divorce, and they're kind of on separate sides of it. Mm-hmm. And his dad accepts it, is like, I got to accept his wishes. Just one thing. Do not let Drake be alone with this guy. Mm-hmm. Then the mom was like, didn't want to drive Drake Bell to auditions and stuff. And to like, they lived in Orange County, didn't want to drive to. So this guy was like, I'll drive him. And so was doing all the same thing. And then like convinced the mom to let Drake Bell sleep over at his place and all this stuff. And so then later on, the guy gets arrested, it comes out and everything like that. Drake calls his dad and he goes, yeah, this guy got arrested for child molestation. His dad's like, I knew it. I knew it. I'm just glad that this guy never got his fucking hands on you. And like, you see him like break down in regret. And it's very like sad, but like, yeah, it's fun. It's like, but like you see, like his dad seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
I wish they had Drake Bell's girlfriend's mom on. She was the one that was like, something's weird here. I'm going to call the police.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. The guy was like calling his girlfriend's mom's house to be like, hey, we have to go to Disneyland tomorrow. We had plans. And the mom's like, yeah, this isn't right. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Sometimes our show gets real, guys.
Yeah. Not often. You just said all that stuff that said cool.
I don't know.
It's okay, man. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, Nate.
But yeah, at least you're not like Nate, who's
super real like 2 years ago.
Inside,
2 years ago, it was like really real for a while.
Yeah. Do you remember that, Nate?
Yeah. I made a new shirt.
You did that? That's
Yeah.
you? You made that shirt? That's great.
Wait, let me
Did you
see.
draw the corn man?
Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled a lot of different corn pieces together.
Okay. Someone, Dark Bastard just came in. How's things, guys? Well,
Dark. They're dark bastard. Things are dark.
Things are dark, DB. Thanks for asking, though. All right,
You guys want to watch some coming attractions?
Please. Don't show one for that show, though.
All right, guess I'm going to pull up a new trailer. This one isn't one of the big anticipated ones, but I saw this pop up and I was like, oh, I want to see this. So you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, it's rated G. That's good. Good for them. There we go.
There
First
it is.
time you take
everywhere.
off, you gotta push the I believe button.
There's a button that says I believe.
I fell in love with aviation at 4 years old. My
naval
dad took me to an air show,
airplanes.
and I got to watch the Blue Angels fly for the very first time.
This year, we're bringing 5 new people into this team. Something I never thought was actually going to happen.
It's 1 in a million.
We only have 3 months to get to a point where we can take it on the road.
It can be frustrating at times. The challenge is to get the newbies up to speed, and that can be scary. When you're flying 12 inches apart, everybody's lives are in each other's hands.
It's an eye-opener for how inherently dangerous this job is.
Ready, roll, hat.
Glenn Powell?
Glenn Powell.
He was in from Top Gun 2.
The jets just kind of freeze,
Oh, okay. Now he's got his
and the
thing.
world around you seems to
2024 is his year. He's only getting better.
spin. To make 6 jets fly as one.
This is the
That's the Blue Angel
documentary.
magic.
But it's in IMAX.
I just
Glenn
pinched myself
Powell
and get a
vision?
chance to be part of it.
This is an IMAX movie. That's what
Sam and I are biased, though. We love the Blue Angels.
Yeah.
Well,
We-
and I was gonna say, at least this subject, there's no way to bring up any dark subject matter with that trailer, so that's good. So you guys love the Blue Angels?
Yeah, we do.
We love the Blue Angels. Yeah, we knew a Blue Angel. He was like best friends with our dead dad. So
Okay, yeah.
Before he died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the
Good friends with our
clarification that that.
dead dad.
I just meant because,
there's no
plane
way we
stuff.
can make this one dark.
That's why I said that. That's why, because the plane connection. Yeah, that's why I said there's no way to make this subject matter dark because you're dead. Yeah.
It was cool though. We used to go to all these air shows.
I mean, I know he
Sorry.
didn't die doing stunt stuff, but still,
We got VIP. We got to touch the planes.
Whoa!
Yeah.
We were there when
Dope.
they unveiled the F-18 Hornet as the plane of choice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the one they still use.
I don't know. It looks
that's
like
the
it.
one. That's the one that they flew in Top Gun Maverick. It's the
Okay.
F-18.
I still haven't seen that. I should. I'm sure it looks great.
Really? It's fucking. I loved it. I loved
I'm
it.
just not good at seeing new movies lately, man. I talk old movies, fucking, but not new movies.
Saki 606. Hello. What up, Sam?
They do a lot of jet filming, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, like this is real jet flying on film.
In Maverick,
This is
they actually
fucking
shoot it.
cool in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me think the IMAX Blue Angels movie is gonna fucking rock.
No, I was gonna say, I mean, what a fucking great idea. Like sometimes it's those simplest ideas that are like just amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's a great idea. Why haven't they done that already? You know what I mean? So
Because everyone who like makes movies now is just like, we're just gonna have a video game, be
Right.
what flying jets is,
yeah.
and it's like, okay,
No, we're gonna get a camera out there. We're gonna show these some bitches almost killing each other for entertainment. So that's awesome.
Dr. Iliam says there was a previous fighter IMAX movie called Red Flag. It ruled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. We have now on to the big coming attractions. The big heavily anticipated ones. All right.
Panwall says Iron
Choose
Eagle
one.
better than Blue Angels. Okay. Hiding your name better than.
I'm going to throw this out there. Is I remember pitching a Whitest Kids movie I was like, we should do a Blue Angels movie.
Yes.
And it's like there's guys we all play Blue Angels and we're doing the stunt shows and a war breaks out and like a massive amount of the America's pilots get killed, and so the Blue Angels have to like go to war, and they're like not good at like actual they're good at stunts but not like which is not like combat. How it works, but yeah.
I vaguely remember hearing that, but that's such a fun.
That's a pretty funny concept to me.
yeah. Like the Blue Angels, just these fucking, and they're amazing pilots, but they can't fucking do fights.
Yeah. They're
three amigos in planes.
Yeah,
three amigos in planes.
Totally right. That is exactly what it is. That's great.
Yeah, that was on today, and I turned it on. You know what's so funny is I always forget that. Do you remember that movie, Goal, Nate?
Of course.
Yes.
The guy that plays the dad in Goal, who's in a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
He's in tons of. That's El
Guapo?
No, not El Guapo. That's Jefe.
Who's
the like underling?
Okay, yeah. That guy's in a lot of stuff. Yeah, that guy is all over the place. I actually haven't seen this trailer yet because I watched the first couple seconds of it and threw my computer in the ocean. Because of this. Tired of this.
I've not seen any Jennifer Ortega movies, but I'm already over it. Is that weird?
I think it's Jenna, not Jennifer, you racist piece of shit. I don't even know why that was racist.
Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
I think that's Jeffrey Jones. That's guys.
I was gonna say because they. He harkens back to another subject from this evening.
The juice is loose.
Winona Ryder looks great.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to hear what Beetlejuice thinks of the internet.
Sometimes I see Winona Ryder and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. She was like one of the prettiest people ever.
Yeah, and she still is, like, so she can be old and still look amazing because she's just so perfect looking. I mean, so I've seen it argued that piss poor trailer is some sort of comment on all the fucking nostalgia bullshit going on. I don't buy it. I think it's just another wildly fucking misunderstanding what the fucking original movie was in the first place, just like the Ghostbusters trailers, you know? So, and the movies might be great. I have no idea. But the idea of this epic fucking nostalgic stuff for these awesome movies that were crazy comedies, they're trying to make everything out like they're fucking the Lord of the Rings or Star Wars or something, you know? And it's like...
Yeah. I do like that he says the juice is loose.
Yeah,
I do like that it's an O.J. Simpson reference. Like, it's like...
Well, because Beetlejuice has been asleep since the late 80s, early 90s, right?
Like, we get the news down here.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, how about that Judgito, everybody?
But it's not even like from the time of like Beetlejuice. It's like a little bit after, you know,
right.
So it's like even like, yeah.
Well, he was sitting in that waiting room for a while. So he heard some of the new stuff coming in as people were in the waiting room.
Well, he met OJ.
He's like, hey, that Jennifer Aniston, is she still hot or what?
He met
OJ.
Not
no,
OJ.
He met Ron Goldman and Nicole
Goldman.
Brown Simpson. Oh my God.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay. That shit, honestly, that's a hook for a Beetlejuice movie I want to see. He's like sitting in the waiting room. Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson come in and he's like, what? But they don't think your husband did it? And then like, so the whole movie is Beetlejuice investigating the O.J. Simpson case.
That's the rest of the line is the juice is loose and I got to do something about it. Hey,
the juice is loose, and I'm on the case.
I gotta stop it.
It's a mystery.
Oh my god!
And everyone's like, everyone knows we've already done this, and he's like,
I have a lot of faith in Michael Keaton. I think he's a great, he's often amazing, but I feel like what we just said is probably better than what this movie is. I'm just saying.
I just found out that OJ wrote a book where he's pretty much admitting to it.
What? You guys just let him rub it in your face like that?
We know that.
Nice fucking justice system. Good God, this movie writes itself. Dark Bastard says that he's all like smoking.
Somebody stop me.
He comes back in his favorite movie of all time is The Mask.
What do you mean? Someone said that already. What do you mean? What? The Mask? Who the fuck is
that? Reminds me of Zach's GD character. Remember? He's like, Mini-Me, Dr. Evil, did they do all that stuff?
Yeah.
Austin Powers! Oh my god.
Oh. Cool.
Okay, so
you got another one, or is that it? Are we starting the show?
I got another big one.
Does it also involve a black and white face?
What?
He's talking about The Crow.
Oh yeah, there is that one.
Oh, I didn't watch this yet. I kind of didn't know this existed.
Feed.
Until the day. Isn't Zach buddies with that guy? Fade? I could be wrong.
This sound that they're using, I love this.
Yeah.
Run.
Is that Jenna Ortega? What is Romulus? Is that the name of the ship?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
That looks good. I love that face hugger shot going out chasing the guys down the hallway. Whew.
Yeah. I like how much face hugger stuff there is in this, and
because that shit is terrifying. Even maybe more than the monster. You know what I mean?
I maybe I'm wrong, but and I know what you're gonna say. I know, but like, have we ever seen a face hugger ever get someone's butt?
Interesting.
Honestly, though,
that would be fucking crazy.
Crazy. And you know what?
That
scene would get in the news. It would cause problems. Like, people would not be okay with it because essentially it would be, non-consensual anal sex with an alien. You know what I mean? People would be upset about it. But like, just imagine the scene, right? Like some space trucker guy is on the ground, like, just like, and there's a split second where it hits that one spot. And he's like, no, but
and it comes out his dick hole.
yeah. And then like you see the end of it. Oh no, his dick just starts shooting green acid blood. Oh my God. And then you see his dick melt. I guess you couldn't really make that, but anyways, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's like if they're like, maybe like there's a basement type thing and they're like getting out of the basement and they shut the door. And then the guy doesn't realize there's a hole in the door. And he's sitting there.
No, he's doing laundry and he gets stuck inside the dryer because he's trying to fix the dryer. So he's like in deep in the space dryer trying to fix it. And all of a sudden he's like, what?
Gridleaf says millennial face huggers eat ass.
and then the blood is poop. When it matures to a full alien.
Oh my God. Labaka says, step alien, what are you doing? Again, probably a great movie. We maybe already did better. I'm just saying. I think we're on. We should be writing this shit down.
Wait, when it pops out, where does it pop out from?
Well, Nate said dick
is it
hole.
just the same? Oh, dick hole. Oh, he did say dick hole. Okay.
You mean when the baby comes out?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be worse? You know what would be worse than that, than dick hole? It comes out the taint, like right in between. You know what I mean? Like they have a shot of both and just
life finds a way through the taint.
But the dick hole, you do have the opportunity for a scene where it is like you remember the scene in Alien, and spoiler alert if you haven't seen Alien yet, but they're all sitting around, they're having a good time, they're laughing it up, and then all of a sudden John Hurt starts convulsing. Like, what if they're joking around and like, you know, one of like a sexy space trucker lady or guy does like something like sexy, is like, hey, have a piece of this, and then the guy who got like you know, all of a sudden stops, and like he's got this his boner keeps popping up, and they're like ha 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 ha, ha, like funny, and then it's like no, and then it's like
no, that's
and then years later on someone said that in the chat, Nate. Someone said, "No, this is loads." Void Prime. Anyways, and then years later, behind the scene, they're like, "You know, we were just told we were shooting a porno scene. We didn't know when the alien was going to show up."
Yeah, we didn't know. You just thought.
So this is an interesting.
Had a big boner.
FT Dude says actually they had this exact scene in a Stephen King movie adaptation. I haven't seen it, but is Dreamcatcher? Does that happen in Dreamcatcher?
Dreamcatcher, there's
shitting though, right?
The butt alien.
Okay.
And Dreamcatcher is fucking weird. We should watch that.
I haven't read the book or seen the movie.
It's very that is a very uniquely weird movie. A friend of mine who's like a big metal band guitarist. He's in the band's Cancer Christ, if anyone knows that. He was in this band called the Manx. He's in a band with one of the guys from The Locust. His favorite movie is Dreamcatcher, which is such a weird. He's like, I love it, like unironically. He's a good dude.
I'm gonna go pee and then let's start the show. What do you guys think?
Okay. I mean,
do you have any more attractions?
Well, we could watch the other one with the that you were just mentioning.
I gotta go pee real quick. Start it. It's okay.
Well, you've seen it, so.
I haven't, but it's okay. Go ahead. Go right back.
Okay. All right.
Margaret, what are you doing?
What's Margaret doing?
I don't know.
Are you talking to them right now? Were you talking to them a little bit ago? Yeah.
I wasn't even there.
Video chat or something? Okay, I just heard.
I wasn't even there. All right.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
Is that FKA Twigs?
You feel like my buzz.
I love her.
What's she known as now?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie! Julie!
Is he playing Eric Draven?
Please don't do that!
Yeah. Is this
Ozzy?
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead.
Sounds like 90s Ozzy.
And sometimes something so bad happens.
So
that the soul cannot rest.
What I think's really interesting about this,
until you put the wrong things right,
is there is a character that was cut out in the Crow movie that like explained what was going on.
You were given the power of a
the original Crow movie?
Yeah. It's like skeleton cowboy.
But you're running out of time to save her.
That like laid out all the rules of the world.
I'm gonna kill them.
I was single one of them.
Is that Danny Houston?
I actually have seen this. I forgot I watched it.
I killed you. Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
It's the girl from Foundation.
First impulse. Anger.
It's not anger. It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
You know, it's a good line.
Move and you're dead. I move and I'm dead.
I'm psyched.
I want to see
that.
I just realized
everyone's
watching
talking
this,
about how bad it looks, and I think it looks rad.
I think it looks cool, and I just realized watching this, there's a lot about Machine Gun Kelly I didn't know. But no, I think it looks cool, man. Because he looks a little silly, but it's also kind of makes sense that it'd be updated that way. And I mean, Bill Skarsgård's fucking awesome, so it's a good chance it'll be great.
I think I mean like I loved The Crow like growing up, and still like kind of looking back on it, I think it's rad. I think it's a fucking like, it's not a great story, but it's like a rad, like the tone of it is really cool.
Oh yeah, no, Margaret and I watched it on Devil's Night, and I was like, this might be a little intense for you. Let me know. She's like, no, this is sick. It's awesome.
But did you know this about the Crow is that they and I think it might have been because of Brandon Lee's death that they had to cut a character out of the movie, which was like this skeleton cowboy character that sort of explained to him the rules of being the Crow,
right?
And the whole thing is that he was there to get revenge on his death. And so that's why halfway through the movie, when or 3/4 of the way through the movie, when the girl gets kidnapped and he's already killed all the people that killed him and his girlfriend, that all of a sudden he can get like hurt and why he's bleeding. And that's like why there's the girl's mom, he uses his healing power to get the heroin out of her veins.
Right.
And it's like this thing where he's doing it for good. And I think like right after that, there was a scene where Fun Boy, I think is the character's name.
Yeah.
Like isn't actually dead, and they have a fight scene. And that's why he's taped up, is because he gets cut up by Fun Boy.
Interesting. Where did you hear all this?
Yeah. I read it when The Crow was out, like I had this book about like the making of The Crow.
You were super into The Crow. That is true. You used to paint your face up like The Crow when you went to school.
Not when I went to school. I did it for Halloween. I did it for Halloween like recently too. I thought it was such a funny costume.
Well, and it is, you know what? The whole thing is that The Crow, it's one of those things where it created a lot of goofy imitators, including many of Crow sequels that we all love here. But the thing is so, it's easy to kind of like make fun of it because of what came after it. But then when you watch the original thing, it's like, oh no, this is still fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Matrix is the same way, where it's like lots of imitation and stuff. But when you watch the original, like, oh, this is still fucking great.
What's your honest take of the Crow character design for this new Crow?
I like how trashy it is.
Yeah, I like that too. Because he's like, the thing is the original Crow was kind of like, it was a kind of a little bit of a douchey guy. He was like a goth rock guy, whatever. He seemed like kind of not douchey, but like cheesy,
Like
super overly poetic, very cheesy, you know?
Like, yeah, I mean, I like that there's this like it's funny because it's like you could definitely like draw parallels between this character and the like the Joker, the
Jared Leto's Joker.
Jared Leto Joker.
Sure.
But I think the difference is the Jared Leto Joker is done in this way of like, hey, doesn't this guy look so cool?
Yeah.
And I feel like this looks like, oh, this guy looks like methy.
Yes. And kind of like the kind, and plus I forget, is he a musician in this one? I think he is, right?
I mean, I assume so, but it's like,
and so that makes sense because a lot of musicians look like this right now, you know? So it's like, and plus, like, if you're trying, like Sam said, it looks like a Jared Leto Joker. Yes. And like, we're talking about 7-8 years after that. So it's like, it's not necessarily these people think that's cool. They think it has the feeling that it's like fits into this world. And it seems like it does, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And the Harlequin makeup and I feel like the Joker design come from like the same original source material, you know?
Playing cards.
Yeah, and the Harlequin stuff is, I mean, I don't mind this at all. Like, he's just smearing black shit on his face, whereas, like, Eric Draven was, like, you know, actual makeup, and then Eddie Furlong, he had, like, a Sharpie, and he just drew, like, lines on under his eyes, you know? Like,
and the TV show guy grew it on his face, right? I think that was the TV show Crow. Like, it actually just,
hold it to
like,
the camera,
appeared.
Sam. Yeah.
What is that? Oh,
is
that's
that
you as the Crow? I think it was the Crow TV version. Yeah, like once he becomes a crow, it just like, you know, which is like, that's the dumbest thing ever. Sam, you look great.
You look like Jigsaw.
Yeah, it was funny. I did the makeup over my beard. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Because that's what he does. Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah.
You spent your whole life fucking people over in the stock market. That's why I put you inside a giant drill bit.
There's me with James Pumphrey from Donut Media.
What was his?
Does he still host that car show?
Yeah,
he's I think Bjorn Borg or some tennis player.
The tennis guy.
Yeah,
Lobaka. I love how Lobaka and I seem like our brains are growing in the same jar. Lobaka says, not unlike the best Joker, Cesar Romero, who also had his makeup over his facial hair. Fuck yeah. That's why Cesar Romero's Joker is actually kind of creepy, because he's got a mustache, which means he's got a separate life. He paints over the mustache, right? Because like in his other life, he has this mustache that he uses to be himself. So it's like, holy shit, he's not just the Joker, like all the other Jokers. Anyways, I feel like we should start the show.
Yeah, let's start the show.
Let's fucking do it next week.
Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good summer. Hey,
that was our show.
Nate, we're doing the roller coaster, right? You can do it.
We're doing the roller coaster?
Yeah, the thing. Do you show that movie now? The video when we start? Right? Is this thing on? He wants
you to show like the 80s.
The thing.
Movie intro thing.
He knows. He's just fucking.
No. I didn't know. You jogged my memory, but now it's like not playing.
Welcome to Regal Entertainment.
It's just, I like it. Who's gonna go first, Beth?
Refreshments are available in the lobby. And please, keep our theater clean by disposing of trash in specified containers.
This is a newer one. This is a different one, isn't it?
Gift certificates are available.
I don't know. I
think it's different. It's different.
Enjoy.
No, maybe not. It seems different. Yeah, because this is like more recent. Whoa, yes.
It's some really good candy recently.
You did? What did you have?
It's Easter, so they're basically, the scientists down at the candy labs are making every candy they can think of in jelly bean form.
Oh, uh-huh.
And they have watermelon Sour Patch Kid jelly beans.
That sounds delicious. They're good?
Very good. They're very
Oh, God, check it out. My daughter loves.
But it's funny when it always like kind of surprises me. I'm like, how'd they do this? And then I'm like, oh, they made a candy taste like another candy.
Right. How'd they do this? Oh yeah, sugar.
You guys should give a quick Mars update too.
Oh, hold on to your hats. Is that that's all we can say right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't say much.
Everyone asked about Mars, though. You know.
Mars question mark.
It's completed.
Well, yeah, but we'll be able to say some stuff soon.
Yeah. Just letting people know. People are like, is it still happening?
News.
Like, no,
we got Mars news right around the bend. We got Whitest Kids news right around the bend.
Yes, other Whitest Kids news right around the bend. Rhymes with the Mars news rhymes with Ranthony Hopkins.
Yeah,
really.
We got
and the Whitest Kids news rhymes with Mesorecting Brever. Not really.
Yeah.
Is that out of taste? Was that bad taste?
Timmy, I love it.
I mean,
that's so funny.
It'd be in bad taste to do it, because like.
But you're in a corner right now. You might as well.
I agree. I think digging up our dead best friend and trying to bring it back to life with either science and or magic, that would be bad form.
I like Chick Fellatio said, "The Crow 6, Trevor."
Dude, now here's the thing though. He would look great like that, right? He would have looked great like that with the shirt off, the vest. He kind of had, he could nail that look. Anyway,
all your Mars money that was donated went into researching the best methods. Is it Pet Cemetery? Is it Necronomicon? Is it prayer?
Crow?
Is it crow? Is it the crow?
Is it the crow?
I can imagine though the crow guy being like, your window is closing to, like your time here on Earth is, and he goes, and he just takes out his laptop and he starts like looking up stuff and just start seeing what's been happening.
I'm on Wikipedia.
Starts reading up about I'm going to start reading up about the Epstein flight logs.
He's like, whoa, this Drake Bell stuff is crazy.
Whoa. Okay.
Right, now here's the thing.
Oh no. You were doing a Trevor thing. I thought you were going to go back into the Drake Bell thing. I was like, oh no.
No.
I'm going to.
You want to start it off, one of you guys? I
can start it off. Should we do this? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So the theme is accents. Here we go.
Robin Williams is Vladimir Ivanov. He led a fairly normal life in Moscow. He lived with his family. He earned a good living with the Moscow circus. He had friends.
Let's practice our English. Okay? Okay. Kiss me beautiful. Beautiful?
And he had his hopes and his dreams. Then the circus went to New York. And on the last day of their tour,
I am looking for blue jeans.
Something happened to Vladimir Ivanov.
A defect.
Hey, watch out. What's going on? This is Officer 14. I have a defect with between Estee Lauder and Pierre Cardin. This man cannot be permitted to defect.
Hey, this is New York City. A man can do whatever he wants.
Dear beloved family, America is strange and wonderful. I'm living with a nice family.
Good morning, Vlad. How you doing?
Good. I feel fine. Thanks to my Cuban lawyer.
You have a friend in Orlando Ramirez.
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. You have to pay me.
I already have a job.
Okay, mister. Hey, aquí bueno, bye.
You smell very good.
Yeah?
So
I
lady
see
from
nice
the running
Italian girl.
Oh yeah.
Charlie.
Who is helping me become more American. One order McFries, 2 chocolate milkshakes. Come back soon. New York is very exciting, and everyone here is free. Sometimes too free.
Give me the money, man.
But I think I'm finally adjusting to my new life. Everybody I meet from somewhere else.
Life. Liberty. Happiness.
Is America.
Kiss the bears for me. Love, Vladimir.
I never heard of
that. I saw
Kiss the bears for me.
I saw like a couple minutes of it on TV at the St. George once, and then left my room to go probably get blitzed with Sam. That's all I know about it. But it definitely gets the theme right out there in the open, right?
Hell yeah.
I think I always got that movie confused with Reds.
Is Reds the same kind of thing?
I don't know. I think it's like Reds, like Russians,
Yeah.
Right?
There's this
Isn't
weird
it?
genre of like beloved 80s dramas that I feel like live underground and you don't really like, and then when people remember, we're like, oh, was that good? They're like, yeah. And it's like, you don't really remember it. You know what I mean? I feel like when you think about favorite 80s movies, it's all comedies and genre stuff, but obviously they're making dramas then and they just kind of, I don't know. Doesn't seem like they're as impactful as the other stuff was. Anyways, I enjoyed that trailer, got the point across. And I mean, obviously, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think they wrote the script for Robin Williams' Russian accent?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That would make a lot of sense.
Do you have any characters? I mean, they also I think we're just trying to cash in on the zeitgeist political views.
Oh yeah,
the sort of, hey, what if we made a movie about a Russian guy that was so enamored by America that he left Russia?
Right. Which is funny. And then they're like, yeah, we'll set it in New York. And everyone in New York is like, yeah, that's fucking what happens here. That's how people get here. But yeah. But I enjoyed it. It didn't bowl me over. I think I'll give it a 1.
Yeah, it felt like a 1-point trailer to me.
And I'm also going to say 1 just because I liked it. It was on theme, but it didn't have that
je ne sais quoi.
That jizz. It didn't give the jizz.
Well, chat right now is 50-50.
I know, chat's going back and forth. There's only a couple seconds left. We normally will do it 3 minutes. People are still voting. And yeah, it is right there, 50-50.
Weird. Anyways, that's 2 points from the Slut Boys.
And it is done. And
it's not really slutty of us, though.
No, we're not slutty. You're right.
It just hit that over 50%. So that's 2 points from chat, 2 points from us.
4 points going to baloney_milk.exe. That's a great fucking weird name. Good job. All right, who's next?
Baloney.exe?
Baloney_milk.exe, like exe, like execute, like the X, like a program file.
Yeah,
I got one.
All right.
Okay.
So tonight's gonna be what? Timmy, Sam, Nate. All right. Oh, all right.
Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a big television.
You're a quiet, sensitive type. A little bit crazy, a little bit bad.
Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays, and dental insurance.
You lied on your application.
Only to get my foot in the door. What exactly attracts you to the leisure industry?
I don't want pleasure. Like my pleasure and other people's leisure. He's always been lacking in moral fibre.
He knows a lot about Sean Connery.
That's hardly a substitute.
Do you see the beast? Have you
See, that's the guy from that surf movie that Ewan McGregor's in.
And this guy with the blonde hair played Sherlock in that show, right? That show that was better than Sherlock, but no one admits it.
Zero Cool?
No, Elementary.
From Hackers, Johnny Lee Miller.
Oh, yeah, there you go, yeah.
So what can you do?
What are you two talking about?
Football! What are you talking
And this guy's from Chicago Hope.
What? The guy played...
no, not Chicago
What's
Hope.
on the menu this evening, sir?
Grey's Anatomy, I think.
Dodgy
Yeah, they all had
the
decent
blonde guy. Have you ever seen the sequel?
No.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Is it
great.
Good?
Yeah.
Choose leisure wear and matching luggage. Choose good health and a career. Choose your friends. Choose your future. Choose life.
The biggest surprise to me is the guy that is on like Grey's Anatomy or whatever that is. Because I'm like, oh, that's that guy. Wow, like everybody had like, they
had careers after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I think for folks from our age, fellas, generationally, I mean, that trailer, I mean, that's like, that movie is, that I remember seeing that trailer, be like, holy shit, because that was one of those movies when you're like kind of a teenager, and it was like, holy shit, movies can do this kind of stuff,
Oh, I love that movie. I think
it's great. And that trailer's great. That's a great trailer.
Is seminal the right word? I don't know. How do you see?
No, seminal's right.
But and Sam and I growing up, that movie was like as big of an influence as like something like Reservoir Dogs, where we had the soundtrack. They had multiple editions of the soundtrack. In my film studies class, every fucking movie we made was about heroin.
Yeah, for sure, man.
As a 16-year-old.
And that's why when I got to college and had screenwriting class, because of this movie and some of the Tarantino stuff, they were saying like, listen, our screenwriting teacher was like, no more drug deals gone bad, please. But yeah, this movie was a huge deal to our generation. Huge.
Here's the thing that with this movie, like going back and watching it though, because like, the elevator pitch of this is like, oh, it's about a bunch of junkies in Scotland. And you go back and you watch it and like, yeah, there is that, but like it is this sort of like weird coming of age film in a way. Like, and it is this thing where it's like this character kind of like outgrowing his youth, but his youth isn't like when he was like a child. His youth is his like 20s. And does he really? And it's kind of like, it's very like a pessimistic kind of outlook. And I think like it lands a lot of stuff. What's funny is that the talking about people that are in that went on to do anything. The girl that is the blonde guy's girlfriend, that they lose the sex tape in the movie. She is the ghost that's in the bathroom in Harry Potter.
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle. Yeah, exactly.
Cryonics Forever says, when are they making a sequel? But the name checks out. Because they did make a sequel. But
the sequel's good. The sequel, actually, the story where they pick up.
Maybe you were frozen.
The sequel's kind of interesting because, like, it's almost Spud is almost the main character of the sequel.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I do like how the sequel doesn't pick up like right where the movie starts. Like it's that kind of sequel. Like it's a legacy sequel, or like as much time that has passed between the movies, that's where like the sequel picks up.
Yes, that's always fun when they do that. So the Star Wars movies did that. Twin Peaks did that. I like it when they do that.
And they nailed it. Like there's also like stuff that like saying Spud is the main character in this. Like if you watch Trainspotting, spoiler. If throw the spoiler thing up, can you throw the spoiler thing up? The end of Trainspotting is Mark Renton rips off all his friends on this drug deal that they do and takes all the money. Right. And then he feels bad that he ripped off Spud. And so he leaves him a stack of money in a locker in a train station. So it's like you're sort of like, oh, he did good by Spud. Trainspotting 2 takes off and Spud is like so resentful of Renton. Oh. And you're like, that's weird. And he basically is like, you gave me a ton of money and I was a heroin addict. Were you trying to kill me?
Oh.
Like, you ruined my life by giving me that. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, someone really says Spud is writing the book in the second one. Anyways, I get that two thumbs up, 2 points.
I'm gonna be a little bit hot take here. Love the movie. I just like it not starting out with Lust for Life.
Yeah.
Felt so low energy to me that I'm only going to give it 1 point.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I feel that the trailer was not, I mean, all the nostalgia we have of seeing the movie, I just don't think the trailer was as strong as it could have been. I think the accents on theme, I think it works because that Scottish accent is just garbage. So,
pleasure is my pleasure.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. So 3 points from us.
3 points from us, and chat
2 from
has
chat.
gone 2 points with 70% yes. Who picked that one?
5. Sam.
That one was picked by Mitchy Richie. How many points to Mitchy Richie?
Total 5.
5. So 5 points to Mitchy Richie. The lassie got glassed and no cunt. The lassie got glass and no cunt leaves here until we find out what cunt did it. That's when he throws the glass behind him.
Oh yeah, nails that lady. Yeah, Begbie's that character when we were kids. Is like, that guy's so fucking cool, and then you see the movie and you're a little bit older. You're like, oh, he's that asshole.
Yeah. Well, the movie, in the sequel, he's like it's almost like a horror movie with Begbie. Like you're like, he has this presence. Like, oh, like, they cannot run into Begbie.
Okay, yeah. All right, Nate, you got one?
Yep.
He's a menace.
So he's still that. That's cool. I really should check that film out.
I am.
Did you get the Abyss Blu-ray?
No, I didn't get any of those.
This next person submitted like 3 that I'm like, yes, all of these are good. And all right. Okay.
Robert Carlyle in The Abyss? I've actually never seen The Abyss.
No. I just
you're thinking about Blu-rays, yeah.
Thinking about Blu-rays. They just released Criterion just released Trainspotting.
Yeah, I want to get that. The Cameron 4K is like, they're already hard to find.
Okay.
So
this one, the context actually mentions me specifically, so that's why I'm watching it. But this person, if you see that this is yours, never mind. Anyway, the other 2, somebody else should submit those. Anyway.
Just hate hiding all the time. Feeling like everybody's whispering about me.
Is that her?
My mama says her whole family are Satanists.
I like you.
You don't know anything about me. My family is
Alden Ehrenreich.
Witch.
We prefer the term caster. When I turn 16, my parents will be claimed to be the light or the dark.
You think you can keep Lena so good, so innocent? Wasn't I the same before I was claimed? And look at what I am now.
Oh.
I don't know what I'll be. I have 75 days left, Ethan.
It's funny that you got weird eyes and you're gonna wear sunglasses, not like contacts.
The curse has already begun.
Lena will not turn dark. She's too strong.
She's going to be more powerful than either of us. She will lead us
Emma Watson?
all.
Not Emma.
Watson.
Mortals have run things for long enough.
Lena will
Watson, what the fuck is your last name?
Is the most powerful dark
Nanny
castle.
McPhee, you guys.
So I'm going to be claimed for the dark no matter what.
No, you control your own nature. And loving
Jeremy
this
Irons playing
boy
the same
puts
guy
you
who
in
played in
terrible
Watchmen.
danger. You get the both of you killed.
There's got to be a way.
Same guy that played in Beekeeper.
Help
Is that it? He's the
Seraphine.
same guy?
Some things cannot be stopped.
Yeah, what? Is that Viola Davis? No.
Yes, it is.
It has begun.
He's already closer to the dark than I was. I want you out of here.
Is that?
I want you out of here.
What's that actress's name?
Which one?
The one with the weird eyes.
Don't you try and
Oh,
deny
I don't know. No, that's not anyone.
Accept it, sweetheart.
Amy Rossum's
Be
the main
with me.
character. Nate. Read a book.
We can rule over a new world.
Our world.
21313.
That looks
Beautiful
perfectly
creatures.
mid.
You know what? I like that trailer a lot. I'm never gonna see that movie. I like the trailer a lot. I hate the YA thing. I hate the young adult novel thing where they take something that's already a thing like witches and give it some new fucking thing, some new title, make it a little buzzword to make it a buzzword for the kids that read the books. You know, we go by casters. It's like, just say fucking witches. Anyways, but I like the trailer.
Gatekeeping witches, Timmy.
Am I gatekeeping witches?
Oh, I hate all these new witch fans.
No, I just mean, why do they change
They're
it?
not like me. I was like an original witch.
No, I'm not talking about the fans. I'm talking about why do the authors do that kind of shit? You know, it's like, just fucking say witch. Because to me, it just rings so hollow and so obvious. Like, I'm trying to turn this into a thing and make money. You know what I mean? So, anyways.
The context says it's a Southern Twilight knockoff with witches. I have been trying to convince Nate to watch us on stream for months. The cast is stacked. They're all going sicko mode with accents. Emmy Rossum plays the girl with the weird eyes. Timmy is wrong.
Read a book, Timmy.
No, but Emmy Rossum was the main character, wasn't
No, she wasn't. No.
Who was the main character?
Alice Englert. Alice Englert.
Alice Englert.
Was from Bad Behavior, Ginger and Rosa, and You Won't Be Alone.
I thought that was Emmy Rossum. I thought they looked very the same.
You don't know anything about me.
We don't need to rewatch stuff. We're so fucking behind.
My family's different.
We're still voting. It's okay. We can run it.
You witch.
We prefer the term caster.
We can say witch. You can't say witch. You have to call us caster, which is something
You're
only.
So right. That's
when I turn 16, my parents will be claimed for either the light or the dark.
You think you can keep Lena so good, so innocent?
So good.
That's Emmy Rossum right there.
So, that's not though.
It is, Timmy.
No.
Shameless.
Hold on, Nate.
Shameless.
Shut up. Hold on, man. I was watching the stream, so I was behind. So, okay, that's Emmy Rossum. Okay, gotcha. No, and you know what? Yeah, sure, I was wrong. It happens. Mark on the calendar, Nate. But
Timmy, go read a book.
Yeah, I know, but whatever. I'm sure I'll get you 3 more times before the show's over, and I'll be right. So it's fine. But anyways, the thing is, in my defense,
not a contest.
Everyone, I know it's not a contest, but he's turning into a contest. So, anyways, I'm saying, at least in my defense, I feel like everybody in the movie looks the fucking same. Like a lot of people, I don't know, they just all had the kind of the same look to them. It just doesn't look like it looked like everybody kind of blended into the background of that movie. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think Emmy Rossum's pretty.
Well, I think she's pretty too. But I'm saying the way the sets and the dresses and stuff look, you know. But anyways, but all that being said, I did like the trailer. I thought it was fun, and I didn't know what it was about, so I thought it was cool. So I'm actually going to give it 2 points.
I'm definitely giving it 2 points, and
I'm gonna give it 2 points also.
Are you guys just because is that all an Emmy Rossum factor?
What?
No.
Are you guys super into her?
Like her? I just think the whole concept and story is hilarious.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, totally.
And you know what? The thing is, Beautiful Creatures, I thought was something else entirely. So maybe
I thought it was that Peter Jackson movie from like 1993 or whatever. That's what I thought it was going to be.
So
I just saw that movie.
I definitely have to watch this.
I didn't know what's her name's in that.
Chat
from Firefly, or not Firefly.
Only gave it 2 points. Very, very 50-50 here, which I'm surprised because that looked fucking awesome. So that's 5 points from us, 2 points from chat. That's 7 points total going to The Beach That Makes You Old with Beautiful Creatures.
Abby Sally has it here. That's Heavenly Creatures is the
other one. Oh, okay, gotcha.
And with Kate Winslet and what's her name?
That actress.
The girl from
that actress
from
Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. All right, Timmy, you're up next.
Mm-hmm.
Beachy. The other 2 submissions that Beach had were also they looked really good. So if you want to secret them to somebody else that didn't choose something, if you didn't submit something, you hit up Beach to ask what else he submitted.
Here we go. Oh, hell yeah.
I love that Hollywood Pictures logo.
Yeah, it's good.
His loyal servant, Andre.
Stupid peasant.
Thank you, sir. Are about to discover that a little magic can go a long way.
It's a disaster.
Oh no, that's Emmy Ross.
In the corridors of time.
All set? Let's go.
They're strangers in a strange land.
It's a dragon! It's a red dragon! What the hell are you doing?
We have killed it!
But with a little help.
It's funny that dude was driving that car.
Yeah, what?
The 6th, a wizard sent us to the future.
Wow.
They just might make it home.
Hi, honey. This is Thibault Malfait.
Bonjour.
I like this actor.
Run behind the chair,
Yes.
peasant.
He can't
What else is he in?
He's very fast.
American Psycho.
Have good boots.
And he's in
Find a wizard now.
Silicon Valley.
Get some coffee first.
Okay, yeah, he plays Peter, the Peter Thiel, whatever.
Gavin Belson.
Not Peter Thiel, but Peter Thiel, right?
And the future is history.
Oh, there's the Wilhelm scream.
The gentleman can't eat off the floor.
He's my servant, and he's not worthy of our company.
Thank you, master!
Just visiting.
What is it, master?
Clean water.
They're bathing in the toilet. The long towel has a good fragrance.
Only 13 years after Genghis Khan doing that in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 1. Still fresh. Does it count when isn't that Jean Reno's accent, or was he playing it up for that movie?
I don't know. I think
It's a French accent.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if it's not. I guess what I'm asking is, so the theme is not contingent on whether or not the person is
doing a
really
bad
has
job.
an accent or affecting.
Or if
It's okay if it's if it's their actual voice, it still counts. Okay. Well, then that being said, that trailer was great because it was ridiculous. Right? I mean, they didn't spoil some. It looks like at some point she goes back to the past with them, so they kind of spoiled that.
We
Nate's
watched
seen
this. Yeah, it's
you've
great.
seen it. Was it Midhunters?
Yeah, we watched it on we watched it on Trailer Boys a while back, and I was like, this looks awesome. And so we did it as an After Boys, and it's a fucking good movie. And I'm like, man, I've not heard of this before.
Baka says it's a remake of a French film. That makes sense.
The guy who plays the servant kills it. Very fucking funny.
You could kind of tell that he was really funny.
Yeah, him eating off the ground is funny.
He eats like dog food or something.
Because
He's
fuck
like,
poor
I will
people.
shit easy tonight.
Oh, that's funny. I give that 2 points. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Mythic says subjectively
I know
good.
we've watched that trailer before. I'm gonna take a point off because it's too fresh in my memory. It's just the risk you run. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm going to give it 2 points because it's a trailer good enough to make me want to watch the movie, and I did. And the movie paid off. So it's not like I'm voting on the movie, but I'm like, what it did, it worked for me. So I enjoyed it. Hello, Ray Vega.
Yeah. So that's 4 from us, and we got
4 from us.
2 from chat. Are they done?
2 from chat. I don't think it's.
What are we voting for? You're voting on whether or not you like the trailer.
Well, we're gonna watch another one.
1 is no, 2 is yes. There's a reason why we do it that way.
We've watched it at least 2 times before this. Wow. All right, Timmy, who submitted that, and how many points did they get?
It's 6 points, right? Because 4 from us and 2 from chat, right?
Yep.
Okay. And that is going to Grimward.
Grimward.
Okay, Sam.
Yes.
And chat, you're also here, Goobywood. I collect Blu-rays. I bought a lot this last few months. I need to peel back, but it's hard. But bought a lot. For some reason, the last month or two, last few weeks, I have multiplied, like exponentially increased the amount of movies I have featuring an actor named Christopher George. You know who Christopher George was?
Christopher George.
He was a big TV actor in the 60s. And then, once he got to the early 80s, and he died when he was only like 53 or something. Too bad. But when it got to the early 80s, he was in a bunch of genre movies. He was in Graduation Day, which is a slasher. He was in Enter the Ninja. He was in He was in Pieces. He was in City of the Living Dead, and half those movies I've gotten recently. And then I got an old 60s sci-fi movie, and it's Christopher George, called Project X, and it's not about drinking or monkeys. It's a different one. But anyways, It's just weird. It's kind of weird when, I guess when you buy a lot of movies and collect things like that, like the way I do, when you're very focused on one thing, there's going to be strange coincidences, Like I have more movies than you would think that involve Wings Hauser, So it's like,
that makes sense, though.
Yeah, just because of his trajectory as a person, as an actor.
Yeah, he makes some fun, weird decisions of.
Yeah, man. I recently got Vice
movies.
Squad. I've heard it's great. I can't wait to watch it.
I watched this movie. It was something about dying. Some weird noirish kind of movie with Wings Hauser about where it's the dead don't dance.
Is it Tough Guys Don't Dance?
Is that it? Tough Guys Don't Dance?
Yeah, I got it. I haven't watched it yet though. But that's Vinegar Syndrome put it out. It's based on it's a Norman Mailer script or something like that, based on his book or something.
Yeah. It's a really weird vibe, that movie. Yeah.
Bonus Roller says, Timmy, I bet you have exactly how many movies with Wings Hauser that I think you do. Oh, look at the doggy. Oh my God. Is that a new dog?
No, she's got a haircut.
Oh, looking beautiful.
Oh, where's Coco? Oh, there's Coco.
Oh, look.
Oh, Coco.
Is that the guy who was in Day of the Animals with Leslie Nielsen? Christopher George, yes. Or are we talking about Wings Hauser? But I'm pretty sure Christopher George is in Day of the Animals. Punish Walrus. So how many Wings Hauser movies do you think it is? Because I think I know how many I have. I think. So I want to see what you think. Anyways.
Sam, you got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh.
Here occurred the frightening and shocking history of Prince Dracula and the woman he loved.
I have crossed oceans of time to find you.
Yeah. Dracula.
I've still never seen this.
There's a sinister, darker side to
What
it.
is wrong with me?
I find irresistible. I have never met any man with such a passion for life. He is unlike any man. What are you?
The shadow part was so dope.
This one we fight, this one we face. Can take on many forms. He is both young and old. He can appear as mist, as vapor, as the fog. And he can vanish at will.
My love.
The power of his evil desire has no end.
When he's missed?
You've got to go to him.
Emperor Palpatine's
to love him.
She is a willing recruit and devoted disciple. She is the devil's concubine.
Join me in eternal life.
Your salvation is his destruction.
I want to be what you are. I want to see what you see. I want to love what you love. Take me away from all this death.
Make no mistake, he must be stopped.
Isn't that the tagline for The Crow?
Maybe. Wow, that's kind of that's a really home run on the accents front, isn't it?
Well, it's funny. They cut around like one of the most notorious accents.
Yes, yes, they did.
Keanu Reeves has a very poor British accent, very poor attempt at a British accent in that movie.
I have not seen that. I really
it makes it a little bit silly.
Yeah.
But
awesome.
I thought that was an awesome. And we've seen trailers for Bram Stoker's Dracula before. We don't think we've ever seen that one. Right?
Yeah, that one looked good.
That one had great pacing. It showed some of the cool classic shots. Even like I said, I've never seen it, but I'm aware of some of that stuff. And then I don't know, it had like a good trajectory to it. A good trailer, even a good 30-second commercial, and trailer's just a longer commercial. Even that kind of stuff should tell a story of some kind. Whether it's you should go to this mechanic or you should see this movie. And like, so it kind of it was like its own kind of encapsulation, and I like that about a good trailer.
Yeah, solid trailer. Was that directed by Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah,
the movie.
And yeah, I think like seeing it later, I actually really, really, really like that movie. It's like
you just went out.
It's in a lot. It's in a zone between like it's one of these movies like that you could like you could simultaneously call mid and amazing at the same time. I feel like it like I think if you're like, oh, I don't like that movie, it's really cheesy, it's like but like one of the cool things about it is that like it's like of all the Dracula stuff, it's the closest to the source material. That is what the book is. And be like there's been so much Dracula up to that point, and a lot of the camera effects that he uses, he does a lot of like practical stuff and a lot of cool different, it kind of like a lot of the stuff is like a reference back to the older movies. A lot of the stuff is like effects and stuff that was like used in the F.W. Murnau Nosferatu and all these older films, and that's what I think one of the really cool parts of it. And also it has a fucking amazing like just iconic score.
Yeah, that one song that they use in everything. God, how's it going? That one, right? Isn't that from Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Yeah.
I think we're thinking of
it's very similar to that Mars.
All right, Nate, tell us why giving it one.
But going down a dark Tism tunnel the other night, I found out from a documentary on Stork's channel that Francis Ford Coppola was very, very defensive of the director of Powder and like paid for his legal fees and all it. Yeah,
really
crazy. Yeah, crazy.
What did the director of Powder do?
Dark stuff, Timmy.
Dark stuff. Think about the darkest thing you can think of.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right. Okay.
On multiple occasions, like he was very bad.
I did not know that.
When he got out of jail earlier. When he got out of jail, like Powder came afterwards. Like he had gone to jail after he did a movie, but before Powder, when he came out of jail, they were like, "Hey, we got Jeepers Creepers lined up for you." And Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, it's Victor Salva. Okay, I knew about Victor Salva. Okay, yeah. I didn't know.
So Francis Ford Coppola was like took him under his wing. And so, and no one stops Francis Ford Coppola over this. It's crazy that it still happens. So, for that reason alone, 0 points.
Whoa. I don't know, man. I mean, we've seen trailers with pieces of shit in them all the time. And, but I guess it's up to you. It's just like when if you're going to watch a movie with like Kevin Spacey or someone in it like that, it's like, it's up to you how you're going to, whether you're going to decide to go with it or not. So I guess
Coppola sued his victim and had him blacklisted. That's crazy.
Yeah. The kid, they had to settle for like $500,000, bankrupt the whole family. The kid never acted again. Even afterwards, he still had to show up to do, what do you call the dialogue where you like
ADR?
ADR. Yeah. And they're like, "You'll never work in this town again." Every day he shows up to Francis Ford Coppola's house and he's like, "You're ruined." And he still had to work.
That's anyway, a bubber.
There's comments in chat that
I still like Apocalypse Now. That's a great movie. Come on.
Yeah. Godfather.
I've never seen Goodfellas, right?
The Good Father. It's that one where Jim Carrey becomes God. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, despite now it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm still giving that trailer 2. Yeah, I'll still give it 2 points.
Okay,
Fuck
so I know
Nate.
what you guys endorse now, so all right.
Being objective towards
Apocalypse
art.
Now.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now.
That's what I endorse.
All right, chat gave it 3 points, and you guys are giving it 4. This one 3.
Because the
6
trailer
points.
didn't fuck a kid, so but I get what you're saying.
and neither did Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, it sucks what he did, but also it's like this is
That's why he keeps getting away with it. Who's going to stop him? Me right now with 0 points on this trailer.
Yeah, good chat. You did it. Okay, so 3 from us, 3 from chat, 6 points to Hoomst.
I think that's Niamix. Is that right? Yeah, Niamix.
Yes. Okay. Nathaniel.
All right.
Sam, if Nate has a piece of shit in his trailer, we have to eviscerate.
Oh, my trailer is about a piece of shit.
I didn't know they made a documentary about you.
And the greatest thing about this is I saw this movie high as shit, and I thought it was real.
Oh shit! I can't wait to see what this is.
As it stands, Plan B is just to keep on giving her.
What exactly does that mean?
Give her. You go out and you give her. Like you work hard. That's what.
Is that a plan?
Yeah, that's a plan right there.
We used to party a lot, but not so much anymore. So whenever we do get together, it's fucking awesome.
Wait, this isn't the documentary?
I can't fucking babysit my fucking giant nut all day. Just fucking sit there and watch it and hope it doesn't fucking grow.
You could die. Do you understand? You could die.
So is that a narrative film or is that a documentary?
It's a mockumentary.
It is, okay.
Yes. I don't want to ruin parts of it, but there's a part and I was like, holy shit, did that just happen? And everyone's like, were you here in the beginning where before the movie starts, it's like, this is not real. And I'm like, no, because a lot of it is real shit, like those guys fighting and stuff.
Yeah, it looks real.
It's just dudes with a camera. So there's a ton of real stuff in it. I feel like the trailer, as someone that's seen the movie, I feel the trailer isn't giving.
Man, he did it again, Sam. We always say it doesn't matter if you've seen the movie. Right? Anyway.
I'm not voting on the movie. I'm just saying I've seen the movie and I know the trailer isn't an accurate reflection of how good the movie is.
But aren't we supposed to not let even that color? Isn't this solely based on the trailer? You know what I mean?
My points are based on the trailer. Yes, I'm saying, but if I watch that trailer, I'd be like, I don't really want to watch that movie. But I'm telling you, it's worth watching.
Okay, well, because I saw the trailer and I do want to see that movie.
I see where he's coming from though, because I saw the trailer. It looks fun, but I'm also besides it being about this guy, it's not like American movie has a big character like that, but it's about this guy making a movie. Mm-hmm. We don't even know what this guy's doing. We don't know what the sort of drive of this is. It's just hey, here's this guy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And now I'm starting to turn around to this because it's are we just coasting on haha, metalheads are stupid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the Heshers or whatever kind of person you want to say,
It's just a character thing, mm-hmm. It's not, there's no real focus or objective, I think. Because at the end of the day, it is a comedy.
Right.
But you know, I want you guys to see it. I don't want to spoil like certain things, but like, it's worth watching. There's a part where he talks about the airbrush on his van, and it's so fucking amazing. And I was like, I hope that's in the trailer, and that's not. So, yeah.
You know what though? But I still give it 2 points because I thought the trailer was entertaining and it made me want to see it. So, anyways, what is chat's giving it 2? All right. What do you? So you guys not giving it anything, or what do you think?
No. I'm giving it a point. Okay. I thought the accent was really good, but I didn't have that thing where I'm like, this is hilarious, you know?
Yeah. This is. I'm gonna workshop a new tag, catchphrase for me. I'm giving it a point because that trailer didn't make my dick dance.
Oh, that's too bad.
You said you're still workshopping that, or is that landed? You're locking that in?
I feel like it landed. It feels comfortable. Yeah.
I'm calling it good.
I feel like that's a hit.
So that's 3.
This trailer didn't make my dick dance.
That's a hit.
Ray Vega says, I read they didn't do a full script, just a rough outline, which is like, you can see it in the movie. It's really funny.
Then Ray Vega says it's impressive, but not if you can tell. Anyway, so
Chaos Theory 97 said, it did perfect, Sam.
That's like back in the early political argument days on Facebook around Trump. I was always hoping someone would say you're stupid and use the wrong form of your, and it happened to me once, and I was like, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, 5 points to whomist? Who?
Oh, sorry, that was me. 5 points for Fubar going to Chatterbones.
Which means I can't pick that other one. Okay, so I got another one, though. I'm ready.
And that is a good one for people in the
You know the one I'm talking community. About? You know the one I'm talking about?
Below it?
Is that what it is? Yes. Yep. It was actually mentioned during our discussion here. And anyways, but I picked another one. It was St. Patty's Day, one of several days we were supposed to do the show and didn't. And last week. And so here's a good one for the theme.
Kyle Johnson was the luckiest guy in the world. Everything was going his way.
Dude, that was a lucky shot. Hey, luck's got nothing to do with it. Tell me lost $10.
Man, you're always finding money.
Until one day, everything began to change.
I lost my homework. It must fall on. I can't remember losing anything. Ever.
It's just bad luck.
And just when he thought it couldn't get any worse, it did.
Oh no. I'm turning into a Vulcan. Mom, Dad, there's something wrong with... There's something your mother and I need to tell you.
I am a leprechaun, Kyle.
You mean I'm a leprechaun too?
Things could be worse, Kyle.
Come on! Yeah, no.
Being a teen is tough. Being a leprechaun is even tougher. The luck of the Irish. A kid one day and a leprechaun the next.
Oh, Sans Parsarvas. Oh, yeah, I'm getting shelter.
The Luck of the Irish, a new Disney Channel original movie, premiering Friday at 7, 6 Central, part of Zoog Weekends.
Zoog Weekends.
I was getting to the end being like, there's not enough accent in this. And then they fucking pulled it out. The kid's fucking terrible. So A+ on that front. Okay. I'm sure you guys heard it too. The sound alike for Lit, My Own Worst Enemy, right? It was like not the song, but right. And then one for Offspring. I think it was Low Self-Esteem, maybe, right? There was another sound alike song in there.
Yeah.
But,
oh, yeah.
My heart breaks for what that kid had to go through to get that part.
Oh, shit. No, this is Disney Channel, not Nickelodeon. Still.
Yeah, Timmy, you might not want to get to the end of that documentary.
Wait, really? They talk about Disney Channel too?
Well, Timmy the
they talk about how the guy who is a convicted child molester, registered sex offender, gets out of prison and then goes to start work on Disney Channel shows.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow.
It's all dark.
So I'm still giving this 2 points too, though. So, I'm just like,
well, I mean, the executives
what's the real theme of this night?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyways.
Void Primate says, imagine the worst thing that can be done with a Blarney Stone, and that's what it was.
Kiss it upside down. That's what they do with the Blarney Stone. Anyways, 2 points for me.
You know what? I'm with Timmy on that, where I was like, I'm not really feeling it. And then when he dropped that line, like, "Oh, the saints be praised,"
it's like,
I'm like,
oh,
all right, there
shit.
it is. Yeah.
I was
So
like,
I'm going
ooh.
2 points.
I love just the whole thing that like your mom's a leprechaun. Like it's a movie made for people like it's like let's make a movie for people who love St. Patrick's Day. You know those people who love St. Patrick's Day, and it's like people who love St. Patrick's Day are not watching the Disney Channel.
No, it should be fucking watching Leprechaun.
Has anyone seen this in chat? How did he not know something was up with his mom when she was really tiny his entire life?
Yeah, she little all the time. Or is it like Irish? The dad's like, son, I've got a secret to. Here's the thing, son. Maybe you didn't notice it, but you know how your mom is 4 inches tall? Yeah, you just thought it was just a thing, right? Well, she's a leprechaun. Yeah.
I wonder also what the backstory is of them falling in love.
Oh God!
Like, did he like? Is it like? It seems like if she's a leprechaun, there might be something where he got the pot of gold and then he got wishes
or he like put out a Craigslist ad like looking for someone who can crawl up my dick hole. You know?
Yeah. Now we're back to the butt huggers.
I still think we should write that Beetlejuice script and just put it out in the world. You know?
Yeah, and have the butt huggers be part of the Beetlejuice script and just be like, that was another idea we had. I don't know how it made it in here.
Beetlejuice, BJ, here's the name of the movie. BJVOJ, Dawn of Butt Huggers.
Yeah.
Write ourselves a check, man. Fucking cash in the bank.
Write ourselves a check.
No, I mean, you know, because
someone else has to give you the check.
Fuck up, Nate. Nate.
I could write myself a check for $1 million.
Stop talking to me.
Write this check and deposit it in the bank.
I missed my dap, says 1313 OJ versus Beetlejuice. Speaking of 1313, I ordered a David Dakota movie last night. Hell yeah. I was high. And I mean, does that even need to be said? But it wasn't a 1313 film. What did I order? It might have been 2 nights ago. It was from Diabolic. It was okay. It was a 2-pack. America Rampage and Danger USA. I forget one. They're 2 crazy 80s action movies, and Dakota directed one of them. So.
Danger USA.
Yeah, Danger USA and American Rampage. Danger USA, dude. Only to be one up by one other film I have, Action USA, which is like some stunt dudes in Texas were like, let's just fucking make a movie about stunts. And it's not about stunts. It's like some, you know.
I think we've seen the trailer for that.
Guy, you probably have. Guys on the Run movie. Yeah. But the movie kicks ass because it's like every fucking excuse they can. They're like, let's drive a car off a ramp, or let's throw a man off a bridge, or let's set a lady on fire. You know, just like all the stunt people were like,
it was a great trailer because like there was like 50 cars destroyed in the trailer.
Yeah, because the movie's pretty much nothing but money shots, and you know, so it is boring kind of in between, but goddamn, it's kind of worth it. You know, well, it is worth it. It's awesome. Anyways,
I saw this website recently, and they had this video that was nothing but money shots. And
it was a compilation.
It was a compilation. Nothing but money shots. It was a long video, but I only watched it for like 3 minutes.
I miss my dad says the last time I got high and ordered something, I got a friend a dick snuggie because it was funny at the time. I gotta tell you something, Dap. It is also funny at this time.
Still funny. Still funny. Gives.
Oh, people are clipping things, Nate. Someone clipped me telling you shut the fuck up. And there's another clip of me saying it's Disney, not Nickelodeon, and then learning the dark truth. Timmy, you're saying, would you start a 1313 film? Absolutely. However,
I got to pay the bills.
Yeah. Having seen the trailers, I'm not trying to talk shit on Sam or myself. I'm trying to be positive, like I normally am. I just got to say this as far as David Dakota film. I know what Sam's physique is like, and I know what my physique is like, and I don't think we have the same physique as most of the actors David Dakota chooses to work with.
But maybe, we could be pioneers.
Dakota's probably like, you know what? I love chubbies too. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm calling myself a chubby, not you necessarily, but you know what I mean. Dad
I love
bods.
those love handles.
You know what? It's really nice to grab onto a stomach and just thrust.
All right, you ready for
God damn it.
No,
No, we didn't give that one points.
points.
We haven't done shit yet. 2 points for me. That was
2
great.
points from me, 2 points from chat.
2 points from me. That
right.
one made my dick dance.
All right. We're really getting into that one. 7 points.
The little mom.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant. But now we know that. 7 points to Rex Bosworth, champion of man.
Think about it. She's so little. Your dick's gonna be huge.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
that's a plot line from the boys. Or no, not Gen V.
Gen X or whatever.
Gen V.
Yeah.
Have you seen Gen V? It's pretty good. I like it better
I
than
haven't
the
watched
boys.
any boy stuff even, but I only
You
watch
ready?
Christopher George movies now. Yeah. God damn it.
This is a good pick.
Is it good?
Yeah.
This
No,
movie?
I mean it's a good submission.
Oh,
For
yeah.
theme.
Right. What's that? Afrikaans? Is that what they call that language?
I'll tell you right now, there's one line in this that if it's in this,
Yeah.
I'm voting 2 points.
I know the line you mean.
They say it came from the heart of the earth to test the hearts of men. A stone so rare, men will do anything to possess it. Wars will be fought in search of it. And all who touch it are left with blood on their hands.
So what are you? Smuggler?
No journalist.
Oh, I forget this.
You gonna steal this diamond?
That diamond is my ticket out. The only reason you're still alive is because you haven't told anyone where it is.
Give it to me.
You gonna show us where it's hidden?
You'll never find it, sir.
We block the escape.
Where is my son?
Here comes
Tell him where it is. Tell him. My family, my home. I don't lost everything.
Sometimes I wonder, will God ever forgive us for what we've done to each other? And I realized God left this place a long time ago.
Sam, they left us hanging.
They left it out.
What's the line?
I know what somebody's dick didn't
In
do.
America, it's bling bling. Here, it's bang bang.
No, it's bling bang, right? Is it bling
Is it
bang?
bling bang? I
Is it
forget if it's bling
Whatever
bang.
the line
I
is,
can't
it's
remember
ridiculous.
if it's bling bang. I was giving it the benefit of the doubt by being like bang bang. But yeah.
Yeah, it's bling. I just played it. It's bling bang. And it's Leo's character says it. For some reason I thought Jim and Hanso said it. But I do understand whoever cut this trailer. Obviously that was the serious version, the serious trailer. You can't have that shit in the series trailer. Sam, I recall you, I don't know what you did. You went somewhere once, way back in the New York days, I think, and you ended up hanging out
stole
with...
a blood diamond.
Right, that was crazy. No, but you hung out with some...
You know, in America it's bling bling, but out here it's bling bang, huh?
See, that's why they cut it out.
I don't know who did that, but they're genius.
It's so weird that they did that in the movie, but it works. Like it was a
Jesus
crazy
Christ.
choice that they made, but
the little fart noise.
You got to respect it. Yeah, that the director of was it
Ed Zwick? It was Ed Zwick.
Yeah.
But, so you a long time ago you were doing something. You ended up hanging out with a bunch of the South Africans, the white Dutch people, Afrikaans or whatever. And no, it was when you were in Europe. I think when
I was in Europe. Yeah,
you ended up drinking with some, and you came back and you said their accents they just have like a mouthful of shit.
No, it sounds like there's every time I met someone who is South African in Europe, I was like, why is this guy pretending to be British?
Yes,
or like, why is he pretending to be Australian? This guy has the worst Australian accent. He's clearly not Australian.
What a prick.
He's South African.
But here's the deal, man. So when I moved back to Watertown 2012, unbeknownst to me, we had gained a large South Africans, Afrikaners, the Dutch people, population here. We also have a lot of Africans moving here, but those people have moved here too, the Dutch, whatever.
Those people, Timmy.
I talk about the white people. Shut the fuck up,
Those
Nate.
people.
Yeah, I know, but Nate,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to derail. I'm just fucking with you.
You can say it about the Dutch ones. That's
list.
fine.
Update your little aren't I funny list. Anyways, but what happens? So like, so everywhere. And so you actually, I hear that accent every so often here, and it's like, and the best was when, about 10 years ago, I got in a car accident where I should have maybe died and didn't. I think I told you about that. I fell asleep on cruise control, and I hit a construction van, but they had a trailer full of sandbags behind them, so nobody got hurt. I get out of my car, and like it's an older dude. He was like Latino or something. I'm talking to him, and then the younger guy with him is this one of the South African guys, and he was so fucking upset at me. And yes, I just hit your truck and fucked up your day, obviously. But he's like, "Why'd you do that?" It's like,
That's why I don't use cruise control, because that's
why I don't anymore. You know,
I mean, your story scared me, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, man, it sucks. But anyway, so but he was like, "Why'd you do that?" It's like, and the older guy was like, "Calm down." Because to me, he was like, "What happened?" And he's like, "That was dumb." I'm like, "I know it was dumb." But then this younger guy, the South African guy, was like, "What's wrong with you?" And then my car is fucked and it's smoking smoke pouring out of the hood, right? Then he notices I have a kid seat, a baby's, a car seat in the back where my daughter would be. But I was actually working, driving between two places for work. So, I didn't have my kid with me, right? But this fucking guy, he sees all the smoke rolling out of my car, sees the car seat. He's like, "Oh my God, there's a kid in there." It's like, you fucking, like, do you really think? Like, so suddenly just because I hit your truck, now I'm the kind of person that would leave my child inside of a burning car. You know what I mean? Like, good God. Like, I understand being upset that an accident fucks up your day. Sure. But like use your goddamn brain, Yeah. But anyways, I couldn't understand a goddamn word he said.
I mean, he doesn't know you.
Yeah. But it's just a very funny assumption. I bet there's
a lot of people, sometimes you think that the person who just rammed their car into is not a responsible person, Yeah,
but I mean, that's the thing is, like, in those situations, it was already made clear by that point that it was an accident and that I was not a piece of shit, because I was talking to this other guy and he's like, "Your kid's in there." I'm like, no, that's the other thing that I kind of left out of the story, I guess. We'd already been standing there for like 15 minutes. That's what, that was the best part of the story. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. We've been standing there for a while waiting for the highway patrol guy to show up. And he's like, "Is your kid in there?" It's like, motherfucker, do you think I would leave? I said, like, "Hold on, honey. I'll be right back. I have to go get yelled at by a South African, but anyways."
Is your kid in there? Yeah.
Yeah. She's fine. She loves barbecue.
Oh no. Oh no. You know what the best South African accent is in the movie The Beekeeper?
Oh yeah.
That guy's fucking crazy, bro.
Who does that one?
The beekeeper. I saw a beekeeper.
You're just a man.
Who does the accent of that?
It's just this guy named Taylor James, and it's just a balls out, like, it's like an amazing character.
It's a crazy performance, and like the guy takes over the movie, and you're like, oh, cool. Like, he owns the end of that movie.
And he comes out of nowhere.
yeah. They don't introduce him. He's just in the scene, and all of a sudden he like owns the movie, has the best fight in the movie. It's like there's like this like fight scene where it's all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm watching like a legit good movie. And like you forget, I don't know. Yeah.
I love that movie. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Didn't win any Oscars.
This one?
What's that? Blood Diamond. Next year. Next year came out. in.
Did we do Blood Diamond?
No, Blood Diamond. I'm gonna give 1
I enjoyed
point.
the
I like the
trailer.
accents.
I'll give it 1. It wasn't the best. I'll give it 1. Chat's giving it 2.
Yeah, I'm giving it 1 because it didn't have the line. Bling bang.
Okay.
Yeah, what a dumb line.
Who submitted
It's
it?
amazingly stupid. It's 2 points from us and 2 from chat, so 4 points. Who even picked that one? That wasn't me, was it? No.
I picked it because I wanted to hear bling bang.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think a great Danis 907.
All right.
How many points? Sorry, what was that?
4. Nate, you know what you got, man? I'm gonna have to take a parenting break a little bit, probably.
This story is set in the future. The world is split into trading blocks, and the South Pacific is a nuclear-free zone. The fascist government plans to break the anti-nuclear treaty by permitting a nuclear submarine to enter the harbor. These are heavy times. One man threatens the government scam, Black Alice.
Man is a rebel, and rebels must be destroyed.
She's a dangerous man with a quest for peace.
I'm not as dangerous as that sub out there in the harbour with 5 million innocent people living around it. You dig?
They trap him. They zap him. But he's released from his hologram prison 115 years into a post-apocalyptic future.
What's going on here?
There are monsters. Freaks. Can he survive?
Got to get back. Change time.
He's got to get back to the present. It's in the script.
You'll appear at exactly the same time you left. You will have only 1 hour before the accident.
Let there be lights. Let there be camera. Let there be music.
Call out the instigator. There's something in the air.
Let there be action.
That's funny. Is that Martha Hooper?
The original is not Martha Hooper. Who is it? Tom Petty covered it.
Is
But,
it?
God damn.
I always get Martha Hooper
Let there be a movie that blows
Thunderclap
your
Newman.
socks
There's
off.
Thunderclap.
Let there be Sons of Steel.
Now with every heartbeat, feel the tension mount.
Coming to you soon in Meltdown Vision.
Overdose dipping it.
Wow.
It's like
What was that last line?
I have no fucking idea, but I love that it's
Coming
like
to you soon in
you put on-
Meltdown Vision.
Overdose dipping it.
Evident.
do we have captions for that or anything? Anyways, I'll tell you guys my reaction to this trailer. 3 words. Added to cart.
Did you just buy it? Is that a vinegar syndrome?
No. Umbrella, which is an up and coming Australian company that puts out some great shit. They just put out, and I'm not going to buy this because I don't really care, but they just put out like a fucking amazing looking set for the Bob Hoskins Super Mario movie. And it's selling out because of Nintendo people.
Yeah.
It's because Nintendo people are crazy, and so it's like this beautiful box set, and they just made like, kind of movie buyer collector news because they are making more of the set. And I do have some pre-orders in on some stuff of theirs too. They got a new box set of The Raid coming out, and I'm gonna finally get their copy of Weird, the Weird Al movie that comes with a Hawaiian shirt themed from the movie. So. Anyways, so what I'm saying is that fucking ruled. So,
yeah. I liked how crazy the story was. And then they were like, and now he goes into the future.
Yeah. And then it's like, and he's a singer in a band. And you're like, wait, what?
We didn't
They're obviously joking around a little bit with the guys like, it's in the script, but it's like, it didn't matter at that point. Cause like, even if some of it is them trying to be crazy, like it's just crazy. Like it's all crazy, like it worked.
Every line delivery was fucking amazing too.
It was great. And whatever the fuck he's saying at the end, I don't really know.
That's a good,
that's a thick fucking accent.
Clip
Ooh,
it.
that's a good soundboard. Yeah.
I would give that my fucking, I would unite
Nate,
this.
you know what? I was
yeah.
thinking that like 10 seconds in. Should we do it? Which way do I go? Am I in the middle?
You're in the middle. You can go both sides.
Both sides now. Dark Bastard says Vinegar Syndrome just released it under the partner label.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
That's a 7-point trailer. Or I guess that's a full 6-point trailer for us, right? That's a full 6.
Yeah. Yep. So 6 points from us. Well, Buck, I just said it's Umbrellas who I'm buying it from, but now someone's telling me Vincent just put it out on a partner label. But Umbrella is one of their
partner of theirs.
It is one of their partner labels, so that's probably why the cover looks so good, because Vincent helped them with it.
So chat gave this 3 points. So it's a 9-point trailer for
God damn.
Sons of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to Guy Incognito.
Wow.
Sons of Steel.
Fucking, you got it, man. You did it. You know what? I've almost bought this movie like 6 times. And then be like, I already have enough stuff in my cart.
What time is it in Australia?
Don't we have Australian people in chat?
Maybe. Jesus Christ. It's 2:36 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, so you're going to bed? It's pretty late.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we should have some Aussie fans. Have you ever gone back and finished Mr. In Between?
No, I still have to finish second season. I keep forgetting. Like today, I was like wanting to watch something, and I'm like, oh, what am I watching? And like, once it gets kind of pushed out of your recent things, you just forget about it. So I can't even remember what I watched today. Argyle and something else.
Oh, yeah. Argyle's supposed to be real bad, right?
It's a great movie to do something else while watching.
They are 16 hours ahead of me. It's 2:36 in the afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Monday.
Have you watched? Has anyone watched the new Roadhouse?
Yes.
No, kind of interested.
Watched it Friday night. I loved it. It's insane. It's weird. It's like part comedy. It really didn't need to be called Roadhouse. It could have been called like almost anything else.
Right. Well, so many remakes are like that.
Yeah. It was funnier than I thought it would be. Yeah, I liked it. The only thing that had to do with the Roadhouse is that the bar, which was a Roadhouse, was called Roadhouse.
Yeah.
But I feel like a big thing.
It's not even called Roadhouse in the original.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek joke in it,
Okay.
And we had watched Roadhouse right before, and there was a Roadhouse 2, which we didn't get to, and then a Roadhouse 66. But Roadhouse 1, like you forget, not 1, but whatever, the Roadhouse original movie, you forget, like, it's, I know it's about fighting and stuff, but it's fucking violent. It is fucking violent.
Yeah.
And it's got one of the best. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
I shouldn't. That's a spoiler, right? For people who haven't seen it. To say the really violent thing that happens in Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't say it.
But it's got one of those lines, just beautiful. Pain don't hurt. That's from that movie. I believe it is. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I don't remember, but
Pain don't hurt.
I used to play that movie for like my door guys, because he breaks it down like when he's training the guys, and he's like, "Be nice," like that. And I was like, man, he really has it right. You get him out and stuff. So when I ran the nightclub, I would, it'd be like, hey, we're watching this movie, because he makes a lot of very valid points. This movie, the remake, does not.
Did you ever? Did you ever pull the whole like, "Hey, you want to take this outside?"
Constantly. Yeah. Because you want to get them outside. You don't want to fight inside. You're like, look, we'll talk outside. It's too loud here. All the time.
Oh, but you wouldn't do the like, oh yeah, I'll fight you outside.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, that's kind of like, you'd be like, let's go outside. Yeah. You want to fight? We'll fight outside. We don't want to fight around all these people. Then they go outside and you're like, you can't come back in. You can't come back in.
Yeah.
I'm going back to work, but you stay
I'm
here,
inside.
Outside. Yeah.
You have to stay outside.
Where are we at? Sorry.
I went, so I think it's back to you, Timmy.
Okay. Okay, we just did Sons of Steel. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted to get. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Hey, we got.
You're gonna absolutely love this place, guys. I promise.
One family is about to make an extraordinary discovery.
Wow. This is the last living dodo.
It looks kind of dead.
Formerly the last living dodo. Charming. Well, it's not Disneyland, but we do our best.
The tunnel! Come on! It's got my dog! Oh. I can hit it! Should I hit it?
No! Hit her!
This thing, it gives wishes.
Fine, you got me. Make a wish.
I wish to be a
Is that
famous
Michael
singer.
Caine?
Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Was that it? What do you mean? It's extremely tiring.
And stinky.
Have you come across anything unusual?
Other than you mean? Is there a way to make a wish permanent? This is fun.
Magic isn't all twinkly lights and stardust.
We wish to go back in time.
There's always consequences.
Did he follow us through time? We have to get out of here. Sammy's in danger.
The legend is true.
Stop!
Out of the way! The creature's mine!
Leave this to me.
You gotta give him some freedom. Oh, there you are. Bring them to me. Wishes are bad news.
Want it? Wish it.
Where's my goal?
Believe it.
Maybe there's hope for you yet.
There's some shots of that thing.
And it.
Look at that logo.
What sorcery is this?
They're Angry Birds.
I'm not surprised. Trapped for all eternity in a prison.
I'm sorry. Have you guys ever seen Russell Brand be funny? It's just every time I see it's just like there's nothing, it's like where'd you pull that up? Like how'd you what? I don't know.
Why would they call it 4 Kids and It when it is obviously like a clown that kills children?
Well, this is before that, I'm guessing, because Russell Brand is in it.
Wait, but I mean, like,
no, it's not. Holy shit, it came out after. Good God. The fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah. Wow. It's very weird.
Is this based on a book that came out before Stephen King's book or something?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, they're playing Angry Birds, but I mean, it doesn't mean it's not based off that, but.
Well, that was the original ending of it, where Stephen King's like, we'll have them play Angry Birds to find their way out of the cave, but then he went a different direction.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon wanted to
Sarah
do
Marshall
that
was
basically perfect for him.
What, Sam? Sorry.
Nickelodeon really wanted to do that version of the original midpoint ending thing. Yeah. Anyways, Nate, what were you going to say? This is scoring very.
No, I was saying Art Rules said his role in Forgetting Sarah Marshall was basically perfect for him, which I agree.
Oh, yeah, because he's an annoying prick in that, right?
It made me want to do a Michael Caine impression.
Do it.
It made me want to
Get
do
canceled.
a Michael Caine impression.
I'm Howie Brown.
I like that in the trip Steve Coogan's good. Sometimes he gets very loud, and he gets very loud indeed.
I loved it. Perfect. Yes. Good. Oh man.
Cool.
Some men. He says that in every movie. Some men, and then something. Yeah.
Oh, people are hating on this. I thought people were loving it. I was like,
I heard you say scoring well, and then I'm like, no.
Scoring the opposite of well.
Not
Okay.
that.
Okay. I don't know. I got to give it 2 points by the metrics that Nate set up earlier because of Russell Brand.
What's the metric? I forget.
Well, Russell Brand was canceled, right? So I'm on the side that has to give him points, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. This is a minute 30. Just want to play this really quick.
Yeah, we're not behind.
Broadsheet journalists have described my impressions as stunningly accurate.
Well, they're wrong. I've not heard of Michael Caine, but I assume it would be something along the lines of, my name's Michael Caine.
That is where you are so wrong. And you can look at my live video for proof, because that's the very thing I don't do. I say that he used to talk like that.
Do you, Michael Caine?
Okay. I say Michael Caine used to talk like this in the 1960s, right? But that has changed. And I say that over the years, Michael's voice has come down several octaves. Let me finish. And all of the cigars and the brandy don't let me finish can now be heard.
Okay.
I've not fucking finished in the back of the voice and the voice now. I've still not finished. The voice.
You're panicking.
Because you look like you're about to bloody talk. Let me finish. Right, so Michael Caine's voice now in the Batman movies and in Harry Brown. I can't go fast because Michael Caine talks very, very slowly.
Right, this is how Michael Caine speaks. Michael Caine speaks to his nose like that. He gets very, very specific. It's very like that. When he gets loudly, it gets very loud indeed. It gets very specific. It's not quite nasal enough the way you're doing it, all right? You're not doing it the way he speaks. You're not doing it with the kind of... And you don't do the broken voice when he gets very emotional. When he gets very emotional indeed. She was only 16 years old. She was only 16. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. That's Michael Caine.
Man, I love, Coogan's one of those people that, like, he can just casually drop, like, BT dubs, I'm a fucking genius, like, God, what a great accent.
A really underrated, I wouldn't say it's the best movie, but I'd say it's definitely underrated and kind of fits along the lines of Succession, that kind of movie, or that kind of show is, I think it's called Greed. There's this movie with him where he plays this fast fashion mogul having his birthday on like a Greek island, and it's good. It's good, and like not a lot of people I've heard talk about it or anything.
I thought you were going to talk about that movie he's in that's like a meta. It's like a weird making of the movie, but also the movie.
Oh, that movie's great. Tristram Shandy.
Too? Yeah, Tristram Shandy is amazing.
Tristram Shandy, a cock and bull story. Yeah.
All right. So Chet hated this. I also wasn't a fan. I'm going to give it 0 points.
What, the It one?
Yeah.
Why? Because you played that clip afterwards and now you forgot it, or what?
No, I don't think it was good.
Oh, well, you're wrong.
Did you think it was good?
I've loved it. It's got another crazy dumb thing. It's got Russell Brand. Like, I hate.
That's a selling point for you?
Will you let me fucking finish and get your little goofy bits on hold here? The thing is like, no, Russell Brand's awful, but like, that's what I loved about it, So I kind of liked it. I don't know. Chat really hated it. I'm giving it 2 points. Fuck y'all. Or
I gave
0.
it 2 points.
Oh, okay. So 3, is that 3 points? Or chat was 1? Does chat have to be completely 0, completely 100% against it be 0? Or how does that work? I forget. No, it's under 25%. There's 0, right?
0. Yeah.
Okay.
0.
So 0 from chat. 0 from Nate, 2 from me and Sam. So that's 4 points total. No, 3 points total going to Lobaka.
Okay. All right. You guys ready for my trailer?
Lobes. I'm ready.
Hold
Is
on
Nate
once.
still there? Okay.
Yeah, can you not see me?
No, I just was wondering. You weren't saying anything. So.
Oh, no, I'm still trying to get
I'm going to have to go before too long, too, you guys. It's kind of getting long.
Yeah,
right.
Same here. I think we will do a part 2.
Yeah, because we started kind of
one.
slow because we missed each other. And, now I'm already sick of them. So the next time we do it, we'll kind of get to it quicker, So.
Chat, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. That's hilarious.
To who? Where did they say that to?
Lobaka is saying that to chat.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, Sam, I am ready.
Me 3.
This fits the hidden theme that we've been doing tonight.
Do you mean in terms of the star? Or do you mean like Gore Verbinski?
Well, because there's two, both the lead actors.
Oh, they're both problematic. That's right. Plus,
I'm just gonna step off of this wood that I'm on.
Right.
What?
Plus, this trailer itself. There we go.
Why are you talking to that horse? Why am I covered in dirt?
I buried you.
Why am I alive?
Eight men rode into canyon. I dug 7 graves. Horse says you are a spirit walker. A man who has been to the other side and returned. A man who cannot be killed in battle. Something very wrong with that horse.
If we ride together, we ride for justice.
Justice is what I seek, Kimosabe. People think you are dead. Better to stay that way.
You want me to wear a mask?
There'll come a time when good man must wear mask.
All right. Let's do this.
And HBC?
Yeah. Imagine that.
What is this? Alice in Wonderland?
All right. I was gonna say. Obviously, I think a lot of people feel this way about Johnny Depp, but I was just thinking, when was the last time you saw Helena Bonham Carter in a trailer for a movie and we're like, oh, good. Like, she's in too much stuff, right? And it's always kind of the same deal. I feel like she used to be great, and now it's kind of the same thing every time. But that's what Depp does too. But so
I'm trying to. You can still go to putonthemask.com.
Wow. So I know there's some sort of hub about there that Johnny Depp has some sort of native ancestry, but is it enough?
Does he really? I didn't even know that.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. Could be wrong, but
I feel like it's not.
It was kind of yes.
Yeah.
Depp has no documented native ancestry. Well, no, that seems to be up and down.
I love
he's got typical lore of Cherokee or some other vague Indian blood, is what he said. Okay, so
I love Zach's story about his dad told him he was part native his whole life, and then he asked his dad about it, and he was like, "Well, I was at a family reunion, and there was a guy there that was a native, and I put 2 and 2 together."
Are you fucking kidding me? That's incredible. I haven't heard many stories about that guy, but that does track. So that's crazy, man. That's wow.
Well, something weird happened to the poll.
That's like when we did martial arts night and people were submitting
That's what she
movies that
said.
had Asian people in it. It feels similar to me. Anyways, so the poll went down?
No, it
That's
wasn't.
also what she
We
said.
fixed it.
Oh, it's a weird little texty looking thing. Oh, now it's fine. Okay. Oh, but it's
That's also
different.
again
Interesting.
more of what she said.
Man,
I
she's
loved this
fucking
trailer.
Feeling it.
And
Yeah.
I'm giving it 2 points because it looked
yeah,
fucking
you know what?
cool as shit.
I've heard that this movie is way better than you think.
Wow, you're zagging on your whole problematic men thing, huh?
Me?
Yeah, you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now I said.
Look, Arnie Hammer just likes to eat a bit of people.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Did you say Arnie?
Yeah, isn't that his name, Arnie Hammer?
Army.
Army is like a military. Come on. There's no people named Army. Jeez.
Do you know what's funny? What I found out
Not
is
that
there's this. So Army Hammer, there's the rumor that him or his father were heir to the Arm and Hammer fortune.
No,
that's true. That's true.
No, the thing is that like his dad, who's this super, super rich guy, at one point thought it was so funny that was a rumor. His dad, Armand Hammer, that he was like, oh, I'm going to buy Arm and Hammer. Because I think it's funny that there's this rumor out there. And he didn't successfully buy it, but then like later in life, he got enough stock in it that he had like controlling interest in Arm and Hammer.
Wow. That's insane.
That's weird. So
yeah, isn't that weird?
The company, he bought the company afterwards.
He bought, after the fact, because people thought he already owned it.
That's great.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, honestly, good job. You know? Anyways, I enjoyed that trailer too. I'll give it 2 points.
Cool.
Sammy?
My only thing against giving Francis Ford Coppola points is that no one has shut him down.
Yeah.
Army Hammer doesn't even work anymore.
Hey, whose turn is it next? Are we going to do one more each or what? Wait, was that one me?
I gotta finish up.
Sam's turn? Did I pick
I mean,
Lone
we can
Ranger?
finish up now.
Wait, who picked the Lone Ranger?
No, Nate. Maybe it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I didn't pick Lone Ranger. Not fucking, you know. There's one I really want to pick, but I feel like we've gone too far with the problematic shit. I don't know. But
pick it.
All right.
Don't be a coward.
Yeah, you're right. Or wait, but there's 2 different ones. This is the one I was thinking.
But wasn't 4 Kids in It the movie before this one?
Yeah. Did we skip you? Or did you play Lone Ranger?
I didn't pick Lone Ranger.
Who picked Lone Ranger? I didn't. I picked 4 Kids in It. Sam, did you pick Lone? I think you did pick Lone Ranger, so it's not my turn.
I didn't pick it.
Well, I didn't pick it either.
Oh, that was weird.
Nate's fucking with us.
How would I even fuck with you?
Because
I was
think you
pushing
picked
all
it
the
in
buttons. I didn't
think
pick
you
Lone Ranger.
picked it. Well, then who did? Because I didn't. I picked out the It one.
Oh, no, I did pick Lone Ranger. You're right. Because I was like, oh, the problematic men. That's what I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Yo, so who gets the points? Chat hated this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought it looked dope.
Dr. Ilium.
Wow, Dr. Ilium. Sorry about that.
So wait, what's it get? 4?
4.
We each gave it 2, right?
I gave it 1.
Oh, okay. So 4 from us. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can tell we took a month off, right? Did I play this? I don't even know. I think Nate's computer shits the bed.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
I
have to look up
this computer shitting the bed that like really
screw us off, you think? I agree.
You ready for my next one?
Yeah, but I just like what Sam said because it also means we can make it your fault. Like, go ahead.
You're about to meet Mac Daddy, the legend.
Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it?
Who the hell is Mac Daddy? He's a real smooth operator.
I want to know why God made you so beautiful.
You know I'm at least 10 years older than you.
Time and age doesn't matter as long as two people love each other, care about each other, and pleasuring each other.
He's a legend in this town. He's taken LA by storm.
Oh, Mac. Like Mac Daddy?
He can get any woman he wants. He's the greatest player of all time, man.
Oh my God, he's so gorgeous. You know, I'm a professional photographer.
You mentioned you were an executive producer.
Oh, I'm a lawyer, but I got tired of going to court, so I started doing real estate.
You were a dancer?
Yeah.
If he likes you, he's gonna help you get your girl. Look, I'm in love with you, all right?
Is this on Tubi?
Bobby, we can't be together.
You don't have any style and you don't have a look, man.
You're just too average, Bobby.
She plays the game with you because
together.
she
You
likes
hired a racist caricature to help you bag me.
Bobby?
Do not admit your love again. Do not ask her if you can see her.
Why?
Because I say so. You gotta make it move fast.
I know in my heart that you're the only one for me.
Young, beautiful girl like Natalie not gonna stay single that long.
What's up with the outfit, loser?
I'm tired of you! Oh! You know the rules. If you can break the heart of those selfish, beautiful women who just play the game with guys.
Oh, we got.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. You break those hearts, you get credit.
You know us girls. We like to shop around before we find the best deal for marriage.
You break heart before you get heartbroken. I'm fascinated with you, Sophie.
I really like you.
Your love adventure about to start.
How is this possible?
Everything is possible if Mac Daddy gets involved. We're a Italian mafia, baby, and we can get into anywhere we want. Either pay us our money.
This house looks familiar.
Easy, guys, let's talk about this.
And even after he breaks your
is it?
heart, you still can't get him off your mind.
This is my friend Franco.
Hi. Wow, look at that guy. Oh my God. Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah, that's the same house.
Yeah, it is.
Who the hell is Mac Daddy?
That's the 1313 house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or look for Dakota in here. No?
Let me read you the
yes.
context here.
Yes, please.
All right. The context is as long as the movie. The first of a pickup artist's 2 vanity projects. Here's a quote from his IMDb profile to try and illustrate how heavy his accent is. Mac J. Owens, the brand of Mac Daddy in all of the sequences. Mac worked as man's fashion designer and stylist, master barber, and stylist. He is extremely fashionable. He loves music, fashion, dancing. He also practiced high level of self-defense and street fight with 15 years of martial arts background. He travel all over the world. He is American citizen who call himself universal citizen. His people's skill help him get along with other nationalities and culture, and that help him to become a great writer.
Wow.
Oh, let me put the poll up. Sorry, I should have put the poll up before I started reading that.
That was kind of crazy trailer, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll give it 2 points. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. But I think I'll just say 2 from me. All right.
Lobaka says, here's a top letterbox review. I want to start a club with the 6 other people. Oh, I scrolled up. I want to start a club with the 6 other people who have seen this movie so we can discuss the trauma that it caused us. Oh, wow.
Does anyone know where the 1313 mansion is?
What up, Dan T. Ballard?
What up, Dan? I wonder if we could figure out where the David Dakota mansion is.
Besides the underwear factory.
It thinks I'm trying to find David Guyetta's mansion. How does he spell Dakota?
There's a Q in there. Just try to rent a porno site. Oh wait, Lubaka might have it in Malibu.
Latigo Canyon, huh? Let's see this. Oh yeah, it's on Zillow. Yep, that's it. Yeah. All right. Let's raise $4 million and buy the David Dakota mansion.
Oh, wow. Hold on, I'll pull it up on screen.
Where is this? It's down in Latigo. Oh, wow. Oh, no way. I've driven right by there a ton. It's this, see, there's this, if you look at the map, it's like right above this road that's Canaan Doom Road, which is, if I had been going out to Malibu to go surfing, that's the road I would take.
Why are the pictures so small? Oh, many a scene in this bedroom.
I'm looking at the
I love how the furniture is the same furniture in all the movies.
Yeah. Looking at the satellite view right now.
Are you guys investigating the shooting location?
Yep.
Yeah, we found it. I don't know how we did, but Lubaka found it.
I don't know how Lubaka found it.
Lubaka's been there.
Lubaka's David Dakota.
He had to do some shoots there.
Lubaka, you would have told us if you were David Dakota, right? Or how much we talked about him.
Look at this room. You have like you have too many rooms if this is a room in your place. Where you have like a weird desk that has chairs on the outsides and then a drum set in the corner.
Drum set.
And a lot of open space.
Yeah.
It's good to shoot.
It's because no one lives there. They
I like that bathtub.
They
I love
just
a
shoot
good
movies
bathtub.
there to fuck hot guys.
It's pretty awful beds.
I bet this place just stinks of cum.
Oh, dude. I was going to say, Sam, they only hang out on the beds for like 15 minutes at a time, so it's fine.
I wonder if you could Airbnb this place.
Silent Alley says it's also in that talking cat.
Yeah, I bet nobody lives there. It's just for movies.
Just for locations and stuff.
Like that one we shot at.
Yeah.
Which had a sketch about gay guys hanging out in a pool. Schmidt's Gay was shot there.
Look, this is another angle from that same place. This is like a bedroom. It has that's so funny.
All right. I gotta head out. I gotta put my kid to bed.
All right, so we're gonna do a part 2 in 2 weeks because next week is Easter.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Wait, did we give points to the movie? Sorry.
I said 2 and walked away.
I give it 2 points for having the David Dakota mansion.
Yeah. 2 points to me too. Rebecca says, honestly, if I was David Dakota, I'd be making films in the week between Trailer Boys episodes just to meet the new themes. That feels about how long these take to make. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I give it 2 points too, so that's going to be 5 from us. Chat only gave it 1, which is crazy because that was hilarious.
Well, you know what I say. Sometimes they're fucking wrong.
Yeah, this seems like something Beachy would watch on a Tubi stream. Bee Gees
Seem real good.
has a midweek show called Tubi Masterpiece Theater, Timmy, that is pretty fucking great because some of these movies
I really want to join you guys watching
fun.
it sometime, but I also would like a count of how many episodes in a row you've told me about that.
Well, I don't join. I'm not in the show. I'm just watching it, you know?
No. I don't mean that. I mean, but you brought it up to me like 3 times in a row as if I haven't heard of it. Like, Timmy, he has this show called this. And I know
I'm
I really
also
want to
telling
join.
chat
Oh, okay.
if they haven't seen it.
That makes sense. All right, that makes sense.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you do Letterboxd?
Who?
I have a follow-up question for this. Nate, do you do
Oh, me.
Letterboxd?
Do I do Letterboxd? No, I don't actively do Letterboxd. No, I mean, I have a Letterboxd account and I've written like 2 reviews. So yes, I have one, but 2, I haven't really done it. So I don't know how you interpret that.
You know, like you guys do all your mid hunters and stuff. We should start the trend of using your top 4 as your mid 4.
That's funny.
As your like favorite mid movies.
I started doing jokes.
It's too much of like mine's a joke. Mine's Police Academy 4, Police Academy 5, Sallow, and then Police Academy 6.
Mine right now is The Fugitive. Hold on, it's actually pretty good. But no, it's, one time what I did, Sam, was I just because there's movies under any title because Letterboxd is everything, weird little short films and stuff. So I got my I got my top 4 to say that's what she said, bro. Like bro, not even brother, but bro. And I had something else too. Oh, another one was like man poop tastes delicious. I can't remember. Okay, this is mine right now. The Fugitive, The Naughty Stewardesses, and The Fugitive.
What about
why
US
make him
Marshals?
serious? Well, I could do that too, but I mean,
Is it different versions of The Fugitive, or is it the same movie?
No, it's just the
3
same
times?
fucking movie. And I did that, Nate, because it's I counted it as a St. Patty's Day movie. That's why I did it for March. So
Yeah, we watched it on St. Patrick's Day, actually, on Phil the Garbage's stream. And
love
then
it.
on the Monday,
Love that.
when I normally do After Boys, I watched U.S. Marshals. Pretty entertaining.
The beginning of U.S. Marshals is without. I mean, it's great. The chicken suit. Come on.
Yeah. Good call. But yeah, I did. So in Letterboxd, you choose a top 4 or something. Is that why you're bringing that up, Sam? All right, I didn't.
Yeah. You choose top 4. You should.
We
But
actually,
think,
Abby
like,
Sally.
It's always such like a pissing contest, like
Yeah.
oh, these are my favorite movies.
Oh, dude, I gotta
think
read you
to
guys.
be like your favorite mid movies. I think it's like such a better use of people's time.
Sam, I know you're trying to get out of here, but there's something. Oh, God damn it! It might take me too long to get.
But you should follow Abby Sally because she has lists of the mid hunters. Actually, Pop Tart might have one too, or maybe Lobaka did. But there's a list of everything we've watched in mid hunters, and then there's another list of every mid that the bot has found for Letterboxd. So there's one list that's everything the bot has found that has been in the mid rating. So pretty great.
And it's Abby Sally.
Lobaka's got the Trailer Boys list. Abby Sally, Silent Alley. All right, Silent Alley has the mid bot list. Abby has the mid watch list. Lobaka has the Trailer Boys lists. There we go.
Well, I
Everybody's
don't
helping
follow girls on stuff, so.
Okay,
Can
Dan
confirm.
Schneider.
Can confirm.
All right, I gotta take off.
Can I,
All
Sam?
right.
I want to read you something real quick. I just found it. Okay, so Sam, you went to film school. I dropped out of film school, and there's a friend of mine is in a group chat with like 4 or 5 different people. She hasn't seen hardly any movies. Some of them have seen a lot, and she lives in Portland. And so one of the guys suggested this. I'm thinking Shoot the Piano Player, Death by Hanging, Before the Revolution, or Les Bouchers. Doesn't that make you just like want to choke that hipster out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like who you're trying to fucking impress. Can you imagine watching any of those films? Like, let's get a bunch of buddies together and some popcorn and watch Shoot the Piano Player. And that's the thing. They're all classics by big deal filmmakers. But it's like It feels like that guy just left film class and then got that text. You know,
Yeah,
so he,
it's very Sight and Sound Top 100.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Here really quick. This is my impression of everyone under. I don't know if you follow Letterboxd on Instagram, but this is my quick impression. I'll leave you guys on this. Is every they'd say like 20-year-old who gets interviewed, they go, okay, oh, my top 4 of all time. This is so hard. All right, well, I think I got to start with a classic and go with Shrek 2. And there's this movie I love. I've been a fan of it for so long. It was so important to me getting into film. It's called Saltburn. So yeah, I've loved that for the longest time. And Jean Dielman.
What?
Just something that's like, it's always like something that makes you feel really old, something that's like way too new to be someone's all-time favorite, then something that's like from the Beau Travail.
Totally.
Yeah.
They saw it on the Criterion Collection website.
Yeah,
Speaking
exactly.
of Gooby Wood, if you want to watch famous people talk about movies they like, the only good way to do it is Criterion Closet. That is very fun to watch people do that.
Oh, Sam just ended it. He forgets. Hey. All right. Sam hit the wrong button. Yeah. So next week is Easter. We're not going to be doing a show. 2 weeks, hopefully. We're going to do part 2. We didn't get through too many of them, but we didn't have too many submissions anyway. So, it's thick accents. And let tonight be a barometer of what we're into. Some of these, I really didn't feel 4 Kids and It had very thick accent, but I guess it was Michael Caine or something. Anyway, who should we raid? Ooh, shout. You heard CSI Cyber? What time is it? I don't think I have it in me. Nate, let me in, for fuck's sake. Let you in where? Let you in. Nate, let me in. Is that Sam or Timmy? Let you in what? There's nothing to let you into. Are you on Zoom already? It's Timmy, not Sam. Sam is also typing at the same time. Both of you guys are on the Whitest Kids account typing. Sam ended the Zoom. And Steve will just went live. All right, Steve was going to watch something then. They want to return. Nate, hang up. Yeah. We need to, what does it say? It's Roll said, we need to do trailer of the week. Holy shit. All right. Fuck. I thought we were out. I mean, it's been a while. Like, I totally forget how to do this. So now I have to do it myself. And what sucks is I totally was like, I'm just going to cut all this out of the VOD. And now I can't because trailer of the week has to be part of the VOD. Damn. All right. Okay. What was the last one we saw? I just want to make sure that got points. Mac Daddy. Okay. Okay. Hold on. We got through 13 trailers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. We're just going to do 3 because if we add in the 6-point trailers, then it's these fucking guys. Join the Zoom. Is the Zoom up? Hold on. Hey.
Finishing the show.
There we go.
Suppose.
There we go.
All right,
Hold
all
on. I'm like panicking, like, oh, now I have to do all the talking.
Oh, you did come back. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, but that's not even like that's nobody's fault. Nate, you got to read chat though. Like we were in there being.
There's
like,
a lot of stuff going on.
You don't have to end the show though. We're here. You know, we can do it.
Right. All right. So, trailer of the week is going to be.
How many do we even have tonight?
Not many. It's only going to be 3. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be Beautiful Creatures.
Luck of the Irish. Sons of Steel. Which, in shopping for Sons of Steel, I found a picture from the movie that I don't think was in the trailer that is like, wow, this movie just gives and gives and gives. So if it wins, well, no, I don't want to wait anything. I'll show the picture when we're done, no matter who wins.
Yeah, my computer crashing fucked a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, and then like the Zoom, that was saved by accident, I guess, but it was just like one thing after another, and I'm just
both you and Sam are on
fire.
The chat at the same time, so I couldn't tell if
Oh no, that was just me. I think I don't think Sam was saying anything, was he?
Yeah, Sam was like, "I'm sorry, I closed the thing."
Oh,
I was like, "Oh, okay, Sam." And then you're like, "Let me in." I'm like, "Why is Sam saying let me in if he closed the thing?"
Oh, good God. Well, I was saying let me in because I thought you were in control of Zoom like you normally get after he leaves, but I did at that point.
Rusty. We're rusty. Know. We haven't done this in a while.
At that point, I just didn't know what he was doing. I just want to point out that I didn't do anything wrong.
All right. While we're voting on trailer of the week, Timmy, because it's your show, who do you want to raid? No. Cue that up, please.
Oh, I hate that question because I never know. I don't know. I guess I'll look though. You're gonna have to raid somebody. Gonna have to raid. I suppose they're probably saying, right? Well, Forrest of Wires is on. That's always a good time.
Resident Stevel is on as well. He's probably watching
Resident
something.
Stevel is? Yeah, let's see here. These are people that we follow that I'm looking at, or just random ones? Well, I think we should raid Resident Stevel because I'm always into raiding somebody who is here, you know?
Yeah, all right. Let's see what the poll looks like. Poll has only been live for 2 minutes, but it looks like Sons of Steel is running away with it. Not many votes, really. Let's see. We have 95 people watching the show, and we only have 26 votes right now. So it's Beautiful Creatures, which was the kind of Southern Twilight, which is a movie like I have to acquire.
Yeah, it really seems like
Luck of the Irish, the Disney movie where the kid's turning into a leprechaun, looked great. And Sons of Steel, which looked just like an insane Australian Mad Max kind of thing.
Yeah, like comedy thing, yeah. Great films, all.
Dark Queen Mia says, I missed all 3 of these. It feels wrong to vote. That's tough. It's tough.
I get it. So I'm not going to order the Vinegar Syndrome Sons of Steel because it's the same as the one that Umbrella has. It's a different slipcover, and the Umbrella one is cheaper. So, yeah. Unless I guess I didn't check one other thing. Yeah, it's the only one. Okay.
What movie do you personally hate for a very valid reason, Timmy?
Goonies.
What's the reason?
Screaming.
Huh.
Like, fuck that. I grew up in a house, oldest of 6 kids. I don't need to hear boys yell anymore. You know what I mean? I feel like there's nothing else happening in that movie.
I think all the reasons I have for hating a movie are not valid. They're just unreasonable.
Like what?
I don't know. If I hate a movie, I kind of like release it. There was something that somebody really liked that I hated. I hate like Phantom Thread. I hate a lot of these movies that get nominated for shit.
The whole award show thing is fake. I just hope people know that.
There was something I watched recently that I fucking hated, and I was like, I can't believe people like this. Man, I'm having trouble. I just don't remember it. I don't hold hatred in my heart like a lot of people do. I'm not motivated by hate.
I don't actually care. Like, you know what I always think is funny is when someone doesn't like a movie and then is mad about it. It's like, what? Why do you
I've been mad about
just
movies.
move on.
Like, we'll watch a movie and I'll be like pissed, and then the next day I've totally forgotten.
I just remember like back in the day, like going to Ain't It Cool News or something, and they'd show a trailer for some upcoming superhero movie or something, and you'd see people that should be like, I'm worried. It's like, are you? And this is before I even knew I had anxiety, but I'm like, okay, so I worry about a lot of stuff all the time. How the fuck do you find time to worry about if Spider-Man 2 is good? Yeah. You know, it's like, who the fuck cares? It looks cool. If it doesn't, big goddamn deal, you know?
Yeah. All right, Dark Queen Mia has a good point. Again, I forgot, but Paul Blart 1, I really enjoyed, and I thought it was silly and stupid and fun. Paul Blart 2, I had almost a polar opposite reaction to it. Like, I fucking hated Paul Blart 2.
That's a really funny one to hate. Like, of course, I'm sure it's dog shit, but like, you know what I mean? It's just very fun to be like, that movie made me very, very upset.
But it's weird because it's like Paul Blart 1, like you could just kind of make the same movie, right? Because that's kind of what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
But a lot of choices when they don't make, I don't know. I was just so angry. I was so angry about that one. It retroactively made the first one worse. I would agree. A movie is so bad that it could make, it has like fallout, you know?
Yeah.
There is something I watched recently that I hated.
There's other ones like that too. I can't remember. Anyways.
There was a movie everyone was talking about, not Oppenheimer because I haven't seen it, but it was another one of those type of things. And I watched it and I was like, I fucking couldn't stand it.
The Zone of whatever.
No, Zone of Interest. No, I haven't seen that one. Okay. I don't know. That's the thing is I don't remember.
That one looks like a hoot.
What it was, so I don't give a shit. Poor Things. Didn't see Poor Things. No.
I've heard that's awesome. I really want to see that.
But again, with Poor Things, like Yorgos Lanthimos' killing of a sacred deer angered me. I didn't mind The Favorite. I like, was it Cynthia Coleman? Is that her name?
Olivia
Coleman. Mm-hmm. I like her. But whatever. All right. I think we can lock it in that Sons of Steel wins
by a lot.
Yeah, but you know what?
You put an apostrophe where you didn't need to in that though. Oh. You don't put apostrophes in plurals, everybody. Son of an English teacher. It's just hard, man.
I was doing a lot by myself. Everyone abandoned me.
Yeah. No, we didn't abandon you. You ignored our calls to unabandon yourself.
Well, when I'm typing out the thing and looking at the list on two separate screens, I don't have a third eye to also look at chat.
Maybe I just don't have, because of some of my mental illness superpowers, I can fucking do that many things at once. No problem. So I don't always sympathize with people who can't, so I'm sorry.
All right, you heard it here first. Timmy's running the next Trailer Boys 2 weeks from today.
You were waiting on your funny little joke before I said I'm sorry at the end.
It's a joke. It's
fucking Johnny Carson. I'm just trying to apologize to you, and then instead you're like, we're gonna make Timmy do something that everybody knows I can't do. So
you don't have to apologize.
The Timmy, shut the fuck up, Nate. What was I gonna say? I think I'll do the movie thing again soon. I was on a good rip, and then I stopped doing it again.
People really like that. I mean, the Timmy people that like it really like it.
What'd you say?
People really like it.
And what'd you say after that?
The Timmy people that like it really like it.
Oh, the Timmy people that like it? I thought you said the 10 people that like it.
No.
What are the Timmy people?
People that like Timmy.
Okay, so why does kids fans don't like me? It's just people that only like me? Is that I
purge a lot of YouTube comments.
okay, I got
that are like shitty. That are like, why is Timmy doing this? Why isn't Zach doing this? And it's like, because he's
that was
not.
one of the first comments tonight. It's like, why is Zach on here? It's like, this is not Zach's not. Zach has been on here like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I know he likes to do it, and it's always good to have him, but it's not like his show. So it's weird that people, where's Zach? It's like, I don't know. This is one of the 78 other shows he hasn't been on. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's okay.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you where he is. He's probably making goddamn gold. You know, he's fucking working on his movies. You know.
Well, I'm just saying that your movie show is a hit with the people that are reasonable,
Smart people.
Yes,
Smart
and then
people.
there's like
Just
people
say
that are
smart
like,
people.
I don't know what this is.
He's okay with trans people, so he's so fucking boring.
Timmy's so woke now.
You know what I
It's
don't like?
so-
I don't like how when I say something intending to make him mad, he gets mad and then he yells at me.
I don't like when Timmy talks. Well, you're watching a video that's just called Timmy Talks, and it's all of him talking. So,
But the sensitive
stick
thing
it
is
up
so
your
funny to
ass.
me because the more I realize it, is sensitive just means you're not me. You're not a
Yeah.
carbon copy of me. It's like, I'm not fucking sensitive. I just don't want to take your goddamn bullshit anymore, you know?
I'm crying because you don't agree with me and you're
I know.
sensitive. I'm
Dude, it's
angry
always
at my
funny.
computer and you're sensitive. Get fucked.
It's very funny to say like, hey, Timmy, here's something, here's an insult that I know you won't like. And I go, I don't like that. And they go, and then they're like, oh, well, I can't believe you act like that to me.
Yeah. These
Like,
fucking
fuck
people.
you. What I'm saying is, if you're watching this on YouTube, fuck you.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while.
I do think though too, it's like a thing where there's like the Timmy character in the show. And then people treat you like the Timmy character and you're like, no, fuck you. And they're like, fuck me. No.
Yeah, and they
get to
think I
make
can
fun
because
of
they see my good friends and like I was gonna say my good friends and you, but what I meant is I mean the whitest kids and you know what I mean. So I'm like, you guys give me shit, which is fine, you know what I mean? And it's like, but then they're like, oh, so I can do that too because I'm also here, and they just don't see that.
Parasocial relationships.
Yeah, and it's not even an invisible line because the line is pretty clear. If I can see the person, they can say shit to me. If I can't,
but
no.
sometimes they
You know what I
can.
mean? Like,
Sometimes they
there's
still
people that
can't say shit to
There's
you.
a list of, well, yeah, but the thing is too is about that. And I actually had an interesting insight to that. One of the last Timmy movie talking shows. As I said, you know, and I know, you know, some people probably think I blame one thing for everything, but it's like, you know, the more I deal with stuff, the more I realize kind of what, kind of where things come from. And, you know, part of me coming off as so sensitive is because it's so hard for me to like be focusing on things enough to understand when someone says to me that rubs me the wrong way. It can be hard for me to understand and focus on enough to see like this is meant out of love and is funny and whatever. And instead just kind of take it at that service level fuck you thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so
also like you
kind of
don't
part of
know
it,
where
you know?
you know you could be coming into a situation where somebody has said something like trollish and just mean
Well,
on
I mean like
purpose.
when you guys talk.
Yeah. But then
You know,
what I'm saying is
that's-
like you don't know where your mindset is going into that. You know, like I could say something that's like a dig joke, but you are not in the mood for it, you know, and I don't know. I'm like fucking talking shit. You know?
could be
And you're
like,
fuck you. And I'm like,
you could say something like, Timmy, I bet you're so fucking weird. I bet your dick's green. And I get really mad because you don't know that I had some bizarre accident while painting my bathroom. And it's really
just temporary. It's like permanently green.
I'm just saying that as like a crazy example. I mean, but listen, if I somehow like fucked up redecorating my house and got only my dick green, that would be really funny and worth talking about. You know what I mean?
It's weird you say that because like
you have a story.
You did paint your walls recently.
No, like 2 years ago. Or did I paint my walls recently? No, I don't think I did. Wait, did I just fuck up a joke you're making? This is what I'm talking about. See, like I'm not like dialed in.
It only works if you're actually looking at the stream.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, there you go. That's funny. Yeah, I wasn't, man. I'm trying to find one more movie to throw in my cart along with Sons of Steel so I can get free shipping.
All right.
You know how that is. You get it.
Yeah, I know.
I think, you know what? Everybody understands that struggle, you know?
All right, everybody. I think we're going to raid Steve-ville.
Steve-ville.
Four-leaf boner. That's a good joke. Four-leaf boner.
Who said four-leaf boner? Oh, what are they talking about?
4, 8.
Oh, because they're talking about the green thing. Yeah. That's funny. See what I'm talking about? I keep giving good examples. Okay, Resident Steve-ville. Oh, hold on. Now there's one on my list with some serious cleavage on it, so I think we got to raid them instead. I'm just kidding. You see it?
I know.
Anyways.
But yeah, keep an eye out for Timmy Talk.
Oh, Steve-ville's watching us.
Oh.
Whatever. We're rating him.
All right, everybody.
It says you are already rating Resident Steve-ville. Did you hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do it. Okay.
Ray Vega, right. Good to see you. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See you in 2 weeks.
We'll be back another time. 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.
Hasta la vista.